Wait, why does everybody have a nice background but me? I just have Zane.
Because we showed up on time.
Nice
That's
background.
why. We had time to
I was
mess
having.
with it. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, I totally had this
I
one
got
set up. I
burned.
didn't just download it like seconds before.
yeah, you did.
I
We are
also
live,
downloaded
by
it
the way.
5
All right,
seconds.
we're
Hi.
live now, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Sigantium live play. We're all going to have some fun. I'm Derek. Guess I'm kind of responsible for all this ridiculousness. We have our players here. We actually might have someone show up later, so we could have an extra player hop in mid-game. We'll be ready for that. We start with the top student at Sigantium, Zephyriel.
Oh. What are you talking about? I'm not the top student. Yes, I am.
She is indeed not the top student. I concur.
I'm better than you are, Arvin.
So
We'll get to
Actually,
me,
one.
won't we?
I don't think that we need to grade everyone right now.
that was an echo. There's some terrible echo there. Soon.
That's because I have a microphone.
Okay.
Now I can say that now is not the time to grade.
Excellent.
Sorry, Professor, of course.
Well, Sigantium, for all of you who don't know, is a campaign setting, a new set of rules, classes, everything. And it's all based around an Archmage Academy. And today's adventure, we have some students and professors that attend the premier Archmage Academy within the floating continent of Masada. And presently, on the eastern portion, the Riftenshard steampunk nation, based around Elementech technologies, is where we will join our classmates, amassing to catch an airship ride back to the academy where they're going to start their year off. Presently, you all are gathered at a tavern upon the airship docks of the nation of Riftenshard. The top student of Sigantium, Zephyriel Wraithenholt, the Shadow Princess of Ravenar, our Volturian Crown Prince of the Airship Nation, Arvin Ganaros, their friend, the very, very large Masadan Orc from the Desert Kingdoms, who's an Elementech Lancer,
That's me.
as well as Toper Stormcrag, an Elementech engineer from the Dwarven Mountains off to the north, have all gathered awaiting arrival of their fellow classmate, Adri Ashdrake, whose airship...
I noticed that I was skipped.
Oh, yes, the professor. Always the professor. I do apologize, Professor
What is my
Mages.
name? I don't remember. I'm going to type it under my name.
I apologize. Professor Majesven is, of course, the chaperone, taking all of these students back to the academy. But presently, they're all enjoying or awaiting some refreshments and food by the Professor of Arcane Cookery, Gordranus Ramzanar. But he has been gone for a good while, as you all sort of mix and mingle here within what they call the ship crew club. It's where all of the different crew of airships, as you are on the elevated airship docks of the nation of Riftenshard, which hangs off of the edge and under portions of the floating continent.
That's definitely not how you spell that.
I love it, though. Please keep Major spelling.
Like, look at
I don't
that.
know how to
It's
spell my own name. I don't
I
understand.
know.
Eric,
I
put your
don't-
name on your name.
I don't know the
okay.
Eric
English
is playing
translation of my name.
How do I change that?
You hit the 3 dots next to your little tiny picture below the image.
Yes, thank you.
All right. And do we have the Roll20 field up here?
Yes, but right now you're just looking at this.
There we go. All right.
And I will full screen that. Bam.
Boom.
All right. Well, Zephyriel, probably nursing a drink, sitting at the head of the tavern here. Why don't you go ahead and I suppose introduce yourself and settle in. You guys are awaiting the Professor Ramsonar to return with your guys' food and refreshments and such.
I needn't have an introduction. You all should know me. And if you don't, then there's something wrong with you.
The preeminent Shadow Princess of Ravenar, the northern nation ruled by vampires, at least officially.
I thought it was unofficially.
Oh, yes, you are correct. The vampires unofficially rule. For many other countries and relations might be strained to know that ancient vampires actually control your nation, but they have a very effective government. Installing a vassal of whatever area or province and making sure he doesn't screw up or become corrupt. And when he does, Zephyriel's grandfather shows up, reminds him why him or whatever ancestor of his had such a pact, kills him and installs a new one. And then, thus, order is restored. A bit draconian, but it's been working for many years.
I respect these traditions. Yeah.
We need more garlic bread over at this table.
I
would agree.
They're hungry. And ale, is this the largest stein you have? Come on. I am thirsty.
Where is the idiot server? Come here.
So, whatever year we might be out of this academy, I'm sure it's very advanced. Whatever it is, I just want to say that I will absolutely be crushing all of you in all of the classes that we are expected to take. So, get ready for that. What year is it?
What year am I in?
What year are we in? When do we graduate? Is it this year, or are we like seniors, or what are we doing?
I suppose at the continuity we are somewhere in between the middle. So I'd say you guys are about third or fourth year presently.
Out of how many do one attend the magical academy?
At least 6 or 7. Some become teachers and end up never leaving.
Perfect.
That
We're the
depends
cocky
on how long you
mid-years
live.
who are finally like old enough to start picking on the first years. Got it.
Although the kitchen staff seemingly has disappeared and stopped coming to.
What's
give you guys more
rotten help?
refreshments.
I bang on the table. Hello? Is anybody there? This doesn't
Professor.
look good.
Professor Ramsonar isn't actually there. He's gone. The last time Ramsonar said, "Oh, this fish is at least a day old. I'll get downstairs to get a fresh bit of it to bring up." And he left. And slowly it seems like some of the other people eating filtered out and stuff. And to be honest, things are getting a little bit too quiet around here.
Brunhilde, would you mind seeing what's going on down there and perhaps bring me another stein of their finest ale? Whatever you're having, I guess. Actually, never mind that. Whatever you didn't choose not to have, I'll have that.
Vanoi's thinking
that'll
everybody
not
else
help.
is the help.
I'm drinking everything they have. I can't maintain this voice. Sorry.
I believe in you. I believe you can.
Topher
I
punches the
will try
table,
harder.
pounds the table, and says, "This is ridiculous. I know my way around a kitchen. Let me get something to eat myself." And Topher starts storming off towards the kitchen area.
Well, indeed, with the present help gone, there's nobody to keep you out from there. You can even just vault right over the table and start helping yourself to the booze. Nobody has come, Brunhilde, to refill your mug, even with your loud, demanding cries from your hulking 8-foot-tall orcish form.
This is absolutely unacceptable.
If you find the Valtirian 84 back there, would you please bring it? Thank you.
Brunhilde actually is going to get up and hop the bar. Oh, hold on. Come on. I don't know if I have permission to move my character.
You should. If you don't, I can rectify that easily.
And I don't either. So looking at
You
the
guys
map
are all
here-
nothing. I can move.
We are. I can't move mine either.
Can't even move. What the hell's wrong with all of you?
If we had better instruction, we would be better at moving. Clearly, it's the administration's fault.
Yeah.
We need more permission. We're
Put
just not
one leg in
allowed.
front of the other. Oh my
I
god.
plan on not giving you any permission to move.
More student freedom.
All right, you should all be able
There
to
we
move
go,
your
thank you.
tokens now. You can move about freely. While you guys are, sorry. While you're moving about the tavern, helping yourselves to drinks and whatnot, you do notice that the metal sort of shutters, starting with the east and then west and south, inexplicably sort of and put into their secure positions, one after the other.
Oh. Are these
I did not-
emergency shutters?
Emergency shutters or after-hours shutters, typically.
Oh, not this again.
I did not
Typically,
do
the
that.
ashtray docks are very active in it.
It's not like
very
a
fast to
this
shut
is what
down.
happens when the dock's under attack level of thing. It's like someone's closing early. There's a difference in
closing us
response
in.
there.
This tavern isn't like part of a ship that's mobile, is it?
No. It's on the very top and edge of a running, very long, miles long, sort of almost castle boardwalk of walls that has periodic extensions for airship docks, like you have down here on the south portion of the map.
So it's not a floating dock. It's like a
No.
tower that's been extended.
Yes, it's a tower
Okay.
that's been extended. It's secured down to the edge of the continent. So truly, the sky that you can see filtering off behind goes down for miles before it reaches the Leviathan Ocean. So make sure you don't fall off the edge. Truly.
Derek, is there a way that I can
Featherfall
look around
and
for
Flank.
the entrance? The entrance that the chef went down to find the fresher fish.
Well, you could make a search check. Yeah, he did seem to disappear back in the kitchen area, which of course you guys can now access. And there doesn't seem to be any. It even smells like some stuff starting to burn.
Really?
Burning.
What kind of liquor do they have back here behind the bar? I want the good Volturian stuff.
Thank you. Yes,
What
indeed.
is
Go
what
ahead
is
and make me
burning?
a search check.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
smoke
would you
effects.
like perception or investigation?
Take your pick, depending on how you're going to go about it.
Okay.
This is exactly the level of service
got a
I was
+7 with
expecting.
the investigation.
Oh. Toper,
So
you
that's
know
a
exactly.
Crit +7.
You know exactly what's burning back there. That's dwarven sausages.
Oh,
That's
My character sheet only has the cover photo.
that's a crime. Toper's actually going to start turning off the oven since I'm technically inclined to prevent any kind of fire from breaking out. And I'm going to desperately rescue the sausages as if they were worth their weight in gold.
Toper goes running back, screaming to you all, "Oh, the sausages!" Trying to stop a fire from breaking out at the unattended kitchen. I mean, this is not like the Professor Ramzanar or any staff under him at all. In fact, you do start to even hear a banging on the shutters to the east.
Really? Is there a way to see through the shutters in any way, or any way to look out?
There is a window just to the south.
All right, I'll.
Portion there, unless you wanted to take a hand at trying to manipulate some of the controls to open the confounded elementic shutters.
No, that's beneath me, but I will be annoyed and get up from my seat and move over to the window, I guess, while I'm waiting for
I
my
will
Valkyrian
also.
87.
I will do the same. And then yell out there, "What is all this obsessant banging? Who is this?"
What do we
It
see?
keeps happening, and you hear muffled voices, or multiple voices.
What are the windows angled in such a way that we can see kind of if we look Can we see what's out there and who's banging?
You crane over, can sort of see tails of perhaps a uniform, a dress, or such not. It's ethereal even from the muffled and your heightened vampiric hearing. Of course, you're 1/4 vampire upon your mother's side. You can hear sort of the shrill voice of none other than Adri Ashdrake, the very young daughter to the regent of the Ashdrake faction, fire faction within the nation of Rift and Shard, of whose airship, the Pearl Drake's Bounty, you were supposed to be getting ferried to Sigantium in. But she's pounding on the door with her gauntlet. Why are the shutters locked? Why is everybody louncing about?
I pretend I can't hear her.
So we don't know that she's there. Do we see her through the window?
I merely
or not?
yawn. No, it's a weird sound. Nothing to worry about.
I finally started investigating for good spirits. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Oh, truly, the roll there. Well, it takes you a little bit, not on your first inspection. Some dwarven, some low quality dwarven stuff, some typical rifter ale, but eventually, up on the top shelf, hidden behind some stale bread, you do find a good bottle of Volturian Red.
Oh, I am going to take a bottle of Volturian Red and common ale and get big stein of common ale. Then I'm going to come back, put ale in front of Arvin's chair, and begin drinking from bottle of red.
At this point, I'm trying to see what's out the window. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to this right now. Do we see what's her face outside?
Yes, you crane your head enough that you see her, and you can recall the voice of
Yes, my future wife is here. I think, might any of you open this contraption, or I will do it by force.
However, your nostrils do perk up, Arvin, at the telltale smell of Volturian Red.
Wife.
It is both a pleasant smell of some of the fine liquor of your people, but also it is red, so you'd never lower yourself to such things. Volturian silver, or better, is for your tastes only.
Yes. Where did you find that one? I'm inclined to go look myself under these conditions.
Oh, it's at the bar. I got you a drink. It's fine.
I ignore the ale at my seat, and while assuming they're just going to figure out a way to open this door within the next minute and a half, I just meander over to the bar myself and look wherever he was looking.
All right. Well, give me a search check there. And Professor Major Sven, you are familiar with Elementech technology. It's a simple toggle upon the door if you would like to activate it.
I will try this.
And you have, at this point, become a bit suspect as to the Professor Ramzanar's neglect of the kitchen. It's very unlike him. It would be rude, even, but you cannot say perchance as to why he has had this allowed. You use the toggle and find that it's been locked, but it opens to a very exasperated Adrian. Looks like she would be expressing worse complaints, other than, of course, it is the Professor Major Sven that stands before her.
There we go. What is it?
The metal shutters clack open. Professor, exactly who I would like to see. I would hope that you could tell me why nobody has come to assemble you all at the airship. They won't even let me in there. Said that you all were loading critical supplies for school and that we could not embark on schedule. We're behind schedule. Why? Professor, I respectfully inquire. As she seems to remember her place.
I respectfully tell her, you crazy lady, that we don't know anything. So why would we have an answer to your question? Do you realize that we were trapped inside this place? At least it seemed that way.
For at least 45 seconds, mind you.
Agreed. Yes.
It was horrifying.
Yes, Arvin is right.
Do we have the Roll20 screen up too? I'm not sure if I can tell.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I had no idea you were outside of the shutters.
I give her the side eye because, of course, she's jealous.
Adri scowls at Zephyriel. Their rivalry apparent even to those who weren't aware of such things that have passed between them. She seems very put off by the Professor Majorsvin, but she steps in curtly, smooths her garment, and looks about. Well, I suppose it falls to me, as always, if you don't know anything, Professor Majorsvin, in all of your pomp and authority. Perhaps we could organize an investigation to go discover why the airship docks are not being manned. And she points outside across the parapet. They're supposed to be loading and fixing elemental cannons, loading the Mark IIs onto the Pearl Drake, and look, Ghost Town, as she indicates with her arm.
I roll my eyes and look where she's pointing.
It is strange. Even from your position, you can look out to the bulk cargo hauler that had pulled in before you all had arrived, even that was loading things. And the docks, anytime that you have visited this area of the Asterix military airship docks, is always bustling with activity. Elementic cranes, lifting and moving things, the haulers and calls of the dock workers, which right now you can dare say you can actually hear the birds.
Toper's going to come out of the kitchen with the sausages. It looks like they're all right, and we will be able to eat these just... Hey, what's that god-awful noise? Are those birds? What's going on?
It is indeed. You would forget. You've stopped the burning of the sausages. Some of them are extra crispy, just like you like them. But as you wander back out, it's odd. Go ahead and give me an insight check. Actually, Tupper. But I do have to first ask, have you been drinking? This is relevant to Tupper because...
Of course he's been drinking. This is what he does.
Well, Tupper is a dwarven battle boozer, so I was going to just try to indicate where your particular status sits. Only slightly? Let's make a Constitution save versus the quality of the drink that you'd imbibe to see if Tupper. You see, he's tested and tried as a battle booster. So the more that he imbibes from his racial trait bonus, the better he gets at things, until he gets really bad at things very quickly.
All right, so we've got 11 on the Constitution save and an 18 on the Insight.
All right. 18 on an Insight is quite enough to find yourself a fine bottle when you were shifting around back there. Indeed, even a bottle of Dwarven Lightning, distilled through rocks. It takes years, but it's clear as water, but will knock you on your feet as sure as a blunderbuss filled with dwarf salt. Which of course,
and somebody just donated $2 for a sphere of annihilation to come through and destroy something of power of importance. And we love the Dungeon Delver for doing that to us, as he always does.
The birds are summoning this sphere of annihilation for us. We must destroy the birds.
Hi, Dungeon Delver. Always trying to murder us all.
Your murder attempt is appreciated. Although it has failed.
All right. Your battle boozer, you're right in the sweet spot right now. Almost, Topper. I mean, it's strong lightning. You think it's been sitting there a while behind, up. It was kind of up next to the Volturian Red. You think maybe Ramsonar or whoever frequents this kind of hides it from people. But you, because of your Dwarven battle boozer, for the next hour until you bleed it off or drink more, you're going to be at a +3 competence bonus. Just across the board.
+3. Nice.
Yes, the dumb dwarf thinks he's better when he drinks.
So do I.
All right.
He is yet to prove otherwise.
At this point, especially Professor and the Lady Asterix, who seemed to have swapped to defer to you or the others here. It is very strange that the whole docks are not being occupied, not working. It does, and you are behind schedule, if anything. So you need to get to the bottom of this. And
just
it
to be
is
clear,
strange
they
that
were
shutters-
buzzing when we got here, right?
Yes, when you got there.
Like 10 minutes ago, there's
Yeah.
a ton of people here.
20, 30 minutes roughly.
20, 30 minutes ago? Okay. Okay. Strange. By the way, good to see you again. Whoever she is, I don't say it that way. I say
Your
her name
future
correctly
wife.
with the right with the right titles. Very very charming, charismatic, and good. It's probably been a whole summer or season or something since I saw her
How
last.
far can my eyes roll into the back of my head? Can they Can they go
Have to
all
roll
the
for it.
way? To roll to how far my eyes go back in the head. Well, I'm just gonna go for I rolled a nat 20 and they just kind of leave my body.
You want to fly into the next 2 rounds. Ignored.
Our rivalries aside, Zephyriel Wraithenholt, and any real or imagined advances by Arvin are need to be put aside until we can figure out why my airship docks are abandoned.
All right, well,
Professor?
if this is a priority to you, we should definitely immediately check it out.
Oh my god.
I will come with you. Let us indeed.
Oh,
Excellent.
yes. Let him go all alone with her. Yes.
I will follow them.
Oh no, Professor. Why?
She simply holds her hand forth to indicate and says,
Please, by all means, I suppose you might jump, display your prowess to me, or go open the other shutter
Oh my
to the south.
goodness.
Of course. Of course.
Are we being graded on this? Is this test?
Bring that red. Might be a long
Oh.
flight.
Of course, it goes where I go. I finish the bottle.
"Oh, are you casting Bulgur's Dueling Fist,
What?
or merely peeling through?"
My bad.
Oh, sorry, somebody.
I was just trying to read it.
That's fine.
Oh,
Challenging AJ to a duel for her airship captainship. You guys do start to hear kind of some voices, almost hushedly, back off in the distance. Sounds like Dwarven carrying on a little bit of the wind. Little, like, ka-clang or something. Clink, clang, amalagak.
Doper, your people are here.
Oh god, that was. Oh my god.
So I guess we sort of move in that direction then? Or at least me
Oh,
and
yes.
her will. Yeah.
I follow.
Well, it would be over. You'd be having to leap, of course, if you see here to the south of the where she had approached, anyhow. But if you did go through the kitchen area, you could make it to the other shutters that the professor seems to open easily. But the sounds are coming from the south of you presently.
Oh.
So
Oh, you mean
access from where Adri stands would only be jumping over the parapet as she had described.
Well, then we shall go open those shutters.
While they head in that direction, Zephyriel, why don't you give me
Oh, I can't move my
an
character.
insight check? You should be able to.
Insight?
Oh.
Do I have to pay attention to these people?
It's more something you
Why
might
is-
hear on the air because of your studies within certain things.
Why is my I'm having trouble with my this apparatus thingy majiggy called Row 20. I see nothing but black.
Truly.
Oh, you have to give her
So,
visions.
I guess my dark vision isn't working.
Your eyes are very far back in your head, remember?
That's right.
That's right. This
That-
is
that
the
explains
exact
it.
consequence.
Looking at the brain.
Are we not using the character sheet, or are we using the character sheet?
Mine only has the spells on it, but I have the other one I was sent.
You said
Does that fix it
investigation.
for you?
No, it's me.
Yes.
Just trust me. It'll be fine. I'll fix it myself.
There are little
Right.
tabs above characteristics on character sheet to
So-
move between.
Or did you say insight? Whichever. I'll do both. I didn't do well on either. I don't care. Probably.
Sounds like a large bird off somewhere, perhaps.
Caca. Oh,
Indeed.
bird. Is it actually a bird? Probably a dragon. Whatever. Though I watch Professor Majorsfin walk away, and I would move my character to follow him like a little lost puppy, but I can't see
I
myself.
can, of course, for you.
All right, thank
You
you.
follow
I will
Arvin and Professor Majorsfin down
No,
to the
not
south.
Arvin. No. Just
Well.
Professor. Just the Professor. Don't let
A
him
simple-
flatter
I'm also
himself
with
by
the
thinking
group,
I'm following him.
heading towards the southern door.
A simple flick of the wrist to Professor Majorsfin. You disengage the lock again, which has been engaged, unbeknownst.
This is easy. I don't understand. Anyway,
Can I disengage lock on door to west?
Possibly give me it'd be an intelligence check.
Just
Perception.
intelligence, perception.
Perception.
Okay. I am not bad at that.
And indeed, once the shutters open up, you guys can see looks like a quartet of scruffy, dirty-looking dwarves tending to some cannons.
See, there they are. The workers are right on time doing their thing. Why don't we just go back and have some more food and wine?
Was this part of test? Are they part of the test?
They
Let
seem
them finish
oblivious
their
to the guys of you. Adri comes, of course, edges in near the professor to peer around. Says,
Professor, those are not dwarves that are sanctioned or allowed to be here. Those are not workers. This is a controlled military area, and those dwarves are trespassing.
Ah. Well, in that case, if you say so, I will step forward with my full noble, haughty self and address these dwarves.
Indeed. They are making noise, kind of cursing, arguing as they're tending to whatever cannonry. One hollers out.
Yeah.
One hollers out and goes, "Oi, not couldn't I, Qatar!" And you guys start to hear and see the elementech crane start to move.
What are they moving?
It looks like one of those elementech cannon contraptions that the people of this nation charge their energy into and such. It's really kind of laughable compared to Volterian technology, tried and true.
You there, scoundrels. You're not authorized to be in this area, I am told. Identify yourselves.
They stop and turn over, looking at you. Do either of you speak Dwarven? I think the both of you do, actually. He stops, and the others look quite
I
astonished.
do.
And they start yelling back and forth to each other in Dwarven. Something about, why is the door closed? I was supposed to stay closed. That did not trigger it. Whoa, what? They're getting out. I unlocked it. I thought it was locked down. Just hurry with the cannon. Ignore them. And they do. They start heading over to the cannon, and the machine starts activating to adjust itself.
I'm going to shoot them with fire missile.
All right.
Oh, mass escalation. I approve.
Just right off the bat.
Well done,
Yes.
Professor.
They should not be here. They should be on fire.
I disapprove of anything that the Ashdrake approves of.
Is that initiative then for the group as he blasts them with fire?
Well, I think at the very least we will have a surprise round since they were not attempting.
I was pretty much ruined that, didn't I?
So, I don't know which one I shoot. Probably the closest one. You need to go away or be on fire. You choose.
As you fire it at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a warning shot across the face.
All right. Well, here's your firebolt. Go ahead and deliver it.
How do I do this? Oh, I see.
Yes.
I I don't know which
Oh.
one. This one, sure.
That fellow. All right. The Professor Majesfin stands quite adroit and unresponsive till he calmly raises his hand, points his clawed fingers, and off with his firebolt. I assume that after which point you informed them of your directions.
At the same time, what does it matter?
Go ahead and roll your damage and/or attack. You were.
I did roll something. It came up with a force 5. I don't know what that means.
Fire missile.
Right.
It's fire damage, actually. Oh, no,
Okay.
no. You were doing the fire missile. So roll me a good number more of those. That
how
is
many?
actually
How
a
many?
Dragon Mage modification of the magic missile. So you're going to have at least 4.
44. And then is it +4 because it's +1 for each one?
I believe
Yes,
so.
for each one. It acts exactly like
Ooh.
magic missile, but it deals
Wow.
fire damage.
I've got 4 3s. That's pretty cool. 16.
So there, toss your other missiles on over at him as he starts getting impacted by the fiery missiles.
If you direct
Your
one
warning.
at each of them, I'm sure they'll get the message.
No, I am firing them all at the one. Thank you for your suggestion. I do not choose
Quite
to
the
agree.
warning. Quite the warning. Yes.
Yes, the Professor Majesfin's warning sounds quite clearly to the others, or at least they turn looking shocked, forgetting the cannon that they were trying to abscond with initially, as their friend getting hit as if he was getting hit by shots from a machine gun. As the bolts with the eldritch power of the Professor himself start punching through his metallic breastplate, and he lights a fire and falls to his feet in front of his friends in a pile of ashes. Of course,
If
after
anyone would
which-
like some more, I have plenty. So please leave.
morale failure.
If
Possibly.
anybody wants some more, I have plenty, so please leave. That's not a very good taunt.
All right. Let's take a look. It looks like they all failed, except for one of them.
In roll 20, there are 2 toppers.
There's 2 topers.
That is how
Here's the
quickly
other
he
one.
gets around. One is simply, how you say, after image.
The other one is just another dwarf. I know you all look the same, but you should know better.
Oh my gosh. Such the insult.
I meant in the chat.
Oh.
That was still a
You are
quite
correct.
great
in
insult.
That is too.
You all
This
have
is-
beards, I can't tell you
I
apart.
thought you meant
This
this
is-
guy looks the same as the other guy, which is funny.
This is big words from man whose whole people looks like top of head.
You mean my gorgeous locks? Why, of course.
The other
Hey,
dwarves
there's
start,
little dandruff.
So
they start scrambling and clambering up over a wall in the corner over here. Go ahead.
Do
and
we
have
recognize
everybody
this
drop-
airship? Is this an airship we know?
Yes, the one kind of centrally located over here is the Pearl Drake's Bounty, owned by Adri Ashtrick, the one that you're supposed to be boarding to get to
Oh,
Sigantium.
and they're fleeing to that ship.
It would appear they are headed in the direction of it,
I'm
scrambling
chasing
up
after
onto
the dwarves at a bit of a distance, and I'm shouting after them in Dwarven.
what are you shouting after them?
Oh, sorry, I'm having connection problems. I'm losing you guys. I'm
Okay.
shouting after them to stop. That hot we are, you brigands, or there'll be more death and destruction. Come back, come back. Surrender.
Professor Ash, are you sure these aren't your workers?
Or something to give me some advantage here.
Go ahead and everybody give me some perceptions or insight checks, whichever you kind of have.
Not my
the highest
kin,
on.
don't know him.
Oh my god, I can't find my own head. There I am. Sorry. My mistake. Perception. Nope, both the same. I'm a failure. I mustn't
Oh,
care.
Topper!
I must.
Topper,
I was
you are,
Topper before. I was Topper
Oh,
before,
you-
so that's
oh.
coming up wrong. So
Okay,
that's why
I
I'm
see
confused.
here.
That's
Well,
why
I can
there's
see
two.
from the
No.
picture. I can see from
Right.
the pictures. But Topper, you would be perceiving or listening like the others, but you are infuriated because even from your distance there, with the acrid smell of your nose and the sight of your eyes, you can tell that those dwarves down there are not your average run-of-the-mill dwarves, but Black Axe terrorists. They're decasted, exiled dwarves that do all sorts of attacks and terrorist activity against other nations, trying to gain attention to their plight against their dwarven government that they don't agree with. Worst kind of folks. Why, it was a Black Axe terrorist explosion that killed your grandmother.
Do you tell us this?
He's having connection
Yes.
issues.
And
Yes.
yeah, I'm having
Well then.
connection issues, and I am
outrage.
going to cast Axe Storm.
Oh,
That was
right
yes,
from where you're
Axe
at there.
Storm. Sorry.
I guess they are just barely within range, to be honest. Because I believe your range on an Axe Storm is about 120 feet. Is that correct?
Yeah. If so, he's good. Plug has an
Sorry,
AoE
when
as
I
well,
was when I was frozen, I was saying that I was chasing after them.
Oh, right. Well, you can move yourself up if you wanted to. You would have I guess, 30-foot movement that you could still go forward from. Otherwise, they're
being
just barely in the
informed
range for it.
by a potential viewer here that she can't find the stream on the Sigantium Facebook page. Is there a confirmed, do you have a viewer count or anything like that?
Can't hear me. We're at 9 viewers right now on the various platforms.
All right. Where would she find said link?
I'll take a look and see if I can find it.
Cool, thanks. Axe Storm.
Okay.
Nice.
Axe Storm. So I can.
He's classic.
Derek, you're saying that I can get these two right here. Is that correct?
Oh, well, there's a third one, too, over that's up on the ledge there. But the range is 120 feet. Axe Storm is Topper's big boy spell.
I dropped it in the private chat, Arvin.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Do we still have you coming through there? And you said you're having connection issues. Are we working on a delay, or do we need to try to do stuff there?
I'm catching every other. Oh.
Yeah, Topper
try
is
this.
in Florida, and the hurricane is passing him by and screwing things up.
Oh, that's no good.
No, that's fair. No, that's a good reason to interrupt.
Okay.
Well, I'll go ahead with whatever his last stated action was here, because he did say that he wanted to cast a axe storm.
Yeah, he said he wanted to follow them a bit and then cast Axe Storm. So if he takes his move and then the action, or however that works.
Somebody go ahead and grab Toper there, and he can move up about 30 feet so he could dial in his axe storm a little better. Anybody should be able to drag him up there.
It should be 30 feet. I believe.
All right. Never trust an orc to do your arithmetic.
It's not arithmetic. It's simple measure. Besides, orc arithmetic is superior.
I do appreciate the pragmatism of it. Yes.
Yes, it's
All right.
one too many.
It's in range or out of range, and then you adjust accordingly, whatever that.
If strong enough, nothing is out of range.
Exactly. Are we doing initiative, or what's happening here?
We're rolling through with the surprise round, so everybody can chime in as they go. Toper in particular, though, rushes forward, blathering something about the black axes. "Oh, this is dwarven terrorists! They killed me grandmother!" Oh! Runs forward and claps his hands together and starts generating yellow energy that's issuing out for him, and you start to see wind picking up around him. He throws his hands forth and summons up a gale of energy, of arcane, as he shifts his hands forward, and it starts just flying across the deck, filled with yellow axes, his sort of signature axe casting item that he summons up. And you're all sort of sit back with Toper's greatest, to this point, spell he's developed within his axe casting studies at the Academy. Axe Storm!
I feign stoicism, and I'm just like, that's great. Okay, yeah.
I appreciate the craftsmanship of this.
It's quite magnificent. I just want let you know that.
And
right.
it looks dangerous. I love it.
Are we getting any? Do we still have connection from Nick back? Is he trying to come back connected, or is he booted fully?
He looks happy to me.
So I
Looks happy.
I can hear everybody. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Maybe. Where are you located in Florida?
So I'm in Central Florida, but all of my internet connection is out of flooded Tampa Bay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
Tampa got
Nobody can
hecked. Yeah. I could hear you. You just lagged. It's okay.
Windy with a high chance of axe.
Indeed. Well, Toper does well. The series of axes flies across the deck, starts pinging and panging into things, and all of the three that are trying to clamber up over the edge and climb into the ship just get rent to pieces, one after another, by the axes. Who hasn't taken an action yet on the surprise round against these guys?
Oh, that is me. Can I casting a spell is one action?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, we have three actions per turn. Again, I forgot to let out the announcements of the triune rule set. So remember that, guys.
Hey, is jumping part of run action?
Jumping is a typical action, but technically, if you're wanting to do one of your lancing charges or attacks, then that's 2 actions. But you could make a jump as a part of an attack for 2 actions.
Okay. I forget
Same as
how
charge.
Jumping works in this system. Is it?
Probably part of your move. You just get to jump 1.5 times your strength in terms of feet, or whatever, with the running start, or twice. I forget.
With your score, and of course, Brunhilde doubles her jump checks because of lancing reasons, and of course, if you can get to your jump treads inside of your armor, which are out inside of a crate here, waiting to get loaded onto the ship, and/or cast your jump spell. Well, let's just say Brunhilde's got hops.
Jumping is double strength score?
Yeah, how far can you jump?
For you.
Okay.
High jump.
Quadruple. Perfect.
Yes, quadruple for Miss High Jumper. The Elementech Lancers have arcane-assisted training regiments, being as they climb into armor that's often can weigh a ton.
In that case,
to supernaturally boost their jumping capabilities. Just got thighs like you never seen.
I run for 2
I run.
2 actions to here. And then I jump across to their ship, which is within my standard jump.
Excellent.
Hello. Where do you think you're going?
Well, give me a perception check once you get to your first point, your first transit point.
After
you still have
30
to.
feet?
Yes. Before you made you were jumping twice. Then you were saying, or you were moving and then jumping.
Move twice, jump once.
Move twice,
perception.
Jump once. Yes, after the.
Oh, that is
first landing point.
That is not very good.
And you do have to make an athletics check when you make your jumps, just to make sure you're not going to be fumbling or falling and all of that kind of stuff.
All right.
Perception?
Athletics,
14?
you said?
Yes, athletics.
Yes. Perception may not be good. Athletics, very good.
All right. You guys see Brunhilde go running off and leaping onto the enemy ship. Well, not enemy ship. It's supposed to be Adri's ship. But as you land, you do notice that on the deck there's a bunch of dwarves that startlingly look over at you. It looks like they were securing things and stuff, and making ready to get underway. But more astonishing,
Adri, I found your family. They are all on ship.
Well, the strange thing, at least, is that as soon as you land, oops, sorry, no, there's not 2 dwarves right there. You notice that Adri is already at the helm and flipping switches and turns and sees you.
What? Another Adri? We don't see her, do we?
No, you guys don't.
Mr.
Hi.
Still,
Gordranus Ramsonar is now present with us.
Oh, hey.
oh, excellent.
Finally, where is garlic bread? I ordered so long ago.
This is true. She did order garlic bread earlier, Professor Ramsonar, when you were headed down to get some better fish because somebody had fish that was like not fresh, and you know that they send it up here each morning. Somebody was just lazy because they didn't go through all the yesterday's stock. But you emerge back to a kitchen and the smell of burnt sausages. You left sausages and expressly told your sous chefs to watch them or it would upset the dwarf, but you come back up into a kitchen devoid of anybody. You were serving a full house prior, not to mention the students and Professor Majorsman. Unless I'm premature in our... Oh, there he is.
You're muted or something.
We cannot hear you.
But we do hear
Yes, I
some
think we're
static.
muted so far here. Reggie, I hear static.
Yeah.
Thursday.
There you go, muted.
Now static gone. Voice still not there.
It's a cool
Static
background,
voice here.
Zethra.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome to
bye.
the
Alright.
kids.
Well, the
There he
professor
goes.
He fell off.
He starts tending to the pots and things in the kitchen, and
He's like, oh yeah, garlic bread, right away. Sorry.
These sausages! He took the sausages!
what?
And this hasn't been stirred, but nobody's salted! And you start hearing him screaming, angry from the kitchen as he emerges while we wait for him to reconnect. Who hadn't yet acted in the surprise round down here?
I have
Arvin.
not. Or Arvin.
Or me.
Ladies
well,
first.
Arvin. Oh, really? You're
All right.
shitting about this?
Well, you're closest there, Arvin, so let's go ahead and give you the next action. Take a perception check if you'd like. Another one if you haven't already been making. It's for something simple.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
No.
There we go.
Yes.
Not at
Excellent.
all.
Excellent. You leave the apprentices for 2 hours, and then they move a meeting forward 2 hours, and now all of a sudden I'm running around with my head cut off, as opposed to the chickens. Very well, where am I?
Well, you arrived just in time to replace our unfortunate dwarf, I believe. He's very
Oh.
caught up in
Yes,
his axe storm.
his axa storm took him out.
Fortunate
Did you
side
say there
effect
was
from this
chicken
though.
on the menu?
Yes.
Well, there
No,
was
just chopped,
chicken on the menu.
chopped
Unfortunately, now we're only going to have to work with lamb. I don't even know what the
Not
sauce
bad.
is.
Mutton is
Where's
okay.
the lamb sauce?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to remove these dwarves down here. They've been thoroughly chopped to pieces. Well, these ones down here, if you'd like to watch, let's pan our view down just to the south a little bit here. If you can see those trio of dwarves. There we go. Yeah, them right there. They got hit by like 56 damage worth of axe in the face. So they actually are not dwarfs anymore. They are chopped dwarf laying on the deck, bits and pieces of them. Well, now
I'm sure that would taste excellent.
Now they are menu items.
Oof. Not amongst goblins presently. So how do you respond over there, Brunhilde, when you land and you have Ashdrake before you? You thought you left her back behind, but apparently she's gotten to the ship. Maybe give me a will save.
Oh, will save. I will save. Hold on. Let me.
Wisdom.
Is
save.
that yes, wisdom? Oh no. Oh, it's not so bad.
A 10?
How is that?
Looks like.
A 10.
Yeah, you
Plus
stopped
2.
because you were,
No, it's
you were
20.
all ready to.
I don't know.
You were all ready to, be fighting people or throwing, terrorist dwarves off a ship or something, and it definitely does look like there's perhaps some terrorist dwarves down on the deck. But Adri's here. Is she fast? Is she quick? You're put off and a bit confused because you thought you left Adri. Now she's over here. Trying
Can
to
he
What are you
see
here?
the other Adri back on the docks?
Not real clearly from his position.
How are you here?
Or
You
or
were
her
with
position.
Zephyriel.
But no, she wasn't. No.
Where?
Yes, my orc friend. I am here with our new crew. Please get the others quickly. Jump back you came. Chop chop. I am the captain, A.G. Ashtray.
Whoa. Wow. It's totally
I
not a
don't
lie
like
at all.
taking orders from your family, in particular. No offense,
Yes,
Ned.
I understand, and I do not mean to offend your orcish sensibilities. However, if you would, and she starts to go into a tirade of explanation, which you sort of stand and listen to because you're not entirely sure what's going on yet. On to Mr. Ganaros. However, in the back of your head,
yes.
There, Brunhilde, as you see that the deck dwarves start pulling out what look like the assembly contraptions for automatic emplacement crossbows. That your elementic armor is back over here in a large green crate down a few levels on the deck. As you also start to see and hear within the sky, black griffins kind of keening at you. If we zoom out and pan to the west, you can see it seems like two more dwarves riding quite menacing-looking dark griffins in the sky, hefting similar versions of these, of what looks like, again, massive elementic repeating crossbows. The same sort of thing that these dwarves on the deck are starting to assemble as your brain starts to click at its orcish reasoning. Well, I'll let you chew on that as we get back to Arvin for him to take his action.
All right, I absorb this information as they fly in, and I cast Mage Armor, a fully shredded version with however many spell points I can use to make it a +8 for 6 hours, I believe, to my armor class. I'm unsure of. So my character sheet says 20. Is that pre-Mage Armor?
Oh, no. I think he was mage armored in a prior playtest, and somebody did not resent it. Arvin's armor class
so my
is
armor class
either
with
mage
the full...
armor. Yes.
Okay, so with the full blast, I don't know what my normal armor class is, but it's now +8. Then I will
So you
cast...
have the armor class of 18, exactly as if you were wearing plate mail.
Okay, so I'm not wearing any other normal armor.
No, other than the mage
armor. Okay, plus my dex, I'm assuming. So probably,
yes.
If I look at my sheet here, that would be 21. Okay, so I have 21 AC. I do what our trusted orc friend here did. I run towards the parapet here and cast jump to safely, no athletics check needed, throw myself. I think it says the jump range is tripled, and if mine would normally be double my speed, that would be 100 feet or 90, at least 100, 110 probably. So that should put me right about here.
All right.
I see.
Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Starting.
I think there should be fine if I have 100 feet or 110 or whatever range. And then, I believe that's all. That's my 3 actions. I suggest you stop doing what you're doing, my dwarven terrorist, not friends. You have exactly.
Go ahead.
You have exactly 6 seconds to respond.
All right. Arvin runs over and in kind of his excellent display of giving a yell out and having a sheen of yellow energy come over him that you can barely perceive. Of course, you arcane casters and fellow students of his already can tell what he's doing.
I've probably done this before. This is my standard. Yeah.
Hops atop the parapet and leaps with an arcane boost before the dwarves and gives them his ultimatum. Of course, they have to roll, having a crown prince jump over 100 feet and land in front of them. The first one spits full in your face. So, I know you. You're a king of Voltaire. You will be. Spits in the face and turns to his fellow and says, "Kill him!"
Impressive
one next to
negotiation
him,
skills. Yeah.
Well, the one next to him gets a nat 20.
he looks you in the eyes, and you can tell quite clearly he knows exactly who you are. You've seen this sort of look of
Fanatics.
fear of your prowess that you've seen before, but his eyes steal in an interesting way, a way that gives a curl to the corner of your mouth as you see that he chooses fight, not flirt, and draws
well, you've chosen-
instantaneously with his nat 20 morale roll and shoots you in the face with a blunderbuss, or at least tries to. No, he misses. but it does go off this corner of your shoulder, maybe tearing a bit of your cape and ruffling your hair.
No, my mage armor would never allow that to happen. This brushes off as if nothing. My pristine uniform is still pristine. I see you've chosen violence. All right, I was hoping you would. See
It
you
is
in
only
5
face.
seconds. Yeah.
Nothing is lost.
Well, who else here is Zephyriel? I don't believe you've
I have yet to
nipped
go,
around
but
as well,
I would look at the other Adri at the ship. These teeth are very hard to talk in, mind you. And then I looked at the Adri beside me, and I'm like, and then so I take my little claw and I poke her. I poke the one beside me. Let her have a bleed, and I'm like, and I taste to make sure she tastes like a human.
She
I
recoils
think
from you.
this is
I don't
Sigantium
know.
after hours.
Well,
By
I
the
didn't do
by
it.
God above, warring against the demons. What are you doing, Zephyriel?
Oh, there's
She
two
does
of you.
say
I have
she
to make
tastes
sure
human.
that you're human. Is she human?
What? Two?
Does she...
What? Two of me?
I
Give
know
me a
your
will
human
save.
eyes maybe can't see that there's. Oh my god, my earpiece fell out.
She stops
I-
and looks and sees, craning her neck over the shoulder. and
Maybe
horns
try
of Professor
squinting
Major
really
Squint.
hard.
She's like,
Yes.
sees
So,
herself, looks back to you. What? And holds her wrist where you stabbed her. And
oh
Make-
no!
yeah.
I plucked at her throat or something. You know, because that's
Something?
fair. Oh yeah, totally. They go. "Boop."
Arwen is sad.
But
that he
were
missed
you
this
draining
whole thing.
blood
That's
from her
what-
enough to
No.
put your
I'm
blood
just-
pool up a little bit?
I mean, sure, but not really. But maybe. That sounds like a really good idea.
Well, she
It's not what I'm
actually got a nat.
intending.
Well, she got a nat 20 actually.
I don't care what she got. She's a
snatches-
surprise
Well,
round.
she snatches your hand. She's technically an
Well, that's-
ally.
Boring.
You've had enough back and forth to realize she is human. You've indicated to her there's another one
Yeah.
of her, and she's still a bit upset about this. She's absorbing the information. Won't be able to act till next round.
Well, whatever.
Careful,
That was
but
my
she's-
one thing. I
Yes,
don't
you
care
still
what
have
she's doing.
two other actions.
Yeah, so I'm just going to shadow. What's it called? What's my shadow?
I hope your
movement?
vessel is sturdy.
Yes, there's going to be many of us aboard it. Are you prepared?
As I'm currently on board.
Shadow binding. Shadow. Listen, I don't see my shadow movement.
It could be under a trait.
Tis it?
It just. You know how it
Jeez.
functions, anyways. Though. It's what,
Yes,
30
I would.
feet,
I
believe,
would definitely.
per point.
Yes, I just want to make it over here. Beside the other Adri. If that's alright. Oh my god, I just backed out of the
It's
game.
probably. Yeah, it's not under the spells. It's because it is your Shadowmancer ability.
Oh, it's an ability. Yes, I'll use my ability to move.
So it's 20 foot per spell point. So you'll have to take quite a bit of it to get yourself over there.
That's fine. And then when I get there, I'm going to bite the other Adri. See where am I? Oh my god. So my game is not allowing me to do much, and it keeps backing out. Anytime I try to do anything, I find my character, and it backs me out. So if you would do
Very
me a
unfortunate.
favor...
And
Yes,
move you
please.
on over. Of
Could
course.
you please move me over to the other Adri? And I'm going to bite her.
Now is not the time, Zephyriel.
Oh, it's totally the time. She's not Adri. I'm not going to explain this to you before I bite her.
That is why confusion.
She could
I
stop.
just think you are trying for
She
sexy
could
time.
stop you from this.
Don't do it. Don't stop me. You know I always have a good purpose for this. You know me more than you know her. Thank you.
I'm just got a $5 for PC
You
tech
do.
help.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do
Thank
you
you,
want
chat.
to come over here and
All right,
fix
go ahead.
my row 20? So, yes, so I move over
I've
there. You, gosh darn it, my
And-
earpiece
and
is
then,
falling out.
I suppose give me an attack roll or a grapple check. You're trying to taste her.
I
You said
cannot
she,
Do
recoils.
that.
I
Can't
can for you.
recoil.
Yes, just a
No,
net.
you'll roll.
Well, she's trying.
You'll roll terrible. Watch. You rolled pretty decent. I believe
I
you.
rolled well enough.
I bite her. Right.
Yes, Brunhilde, you see Zephyriel seemingly mad. Grab hold of Adrian, full on bite her. Give me
Oh,
a
I'm
will
quite
save
happy.
with advantage, Zephyriel. Yes, go happy,
Cat.
happy. Yes, you are a bit accosted. I mean,
I'm quite happy.
Didn't think that she would be exhibiting this kind of behavior. I mean, at least not amongst students and professors.
I used my
You've seen her
spell
do worse
points,
than
so
this
I need
before,
to
but
reclaim them.
not in present company. In view of everybody.
This is something for below decks, yes?
Nobody fed me prior to this engagement, so
That's because
Bill
the
Ramsey ran
professor
off.
He did.
Yes. Zephyriel,
Yes.
always with the neck biting. And in
yes,
public, get
very
room
hungry.
is inappropriate.
Oh
It's
boy.
mixed company. The dwarfs, there's Ashdrake who are less.
Does Adri taste like a dwarf?
You're not sure. She tastes off. You come to realize you've never tasted Adrian before, technically, except for just prior, and she tasted
Doesn't
somewhat
taste
human, but
human.
this tastes
Not
tastes
human?
different. Well, it tastes good, surprisingly. A little too good. As you can put your blood pool up once.
Gross.
But you failed
Thank
your save,
you.
so I'm afraid that Zephyriel is going to be going into a blood rage.
Quick question. That was with advantage, right?
This is perfect.
Oh, I did tell her advantage, and I forgot
No,
because
no.
I've been rolling for her.
It's
So I do
okay.
get to
I'm
roll.
okay with this.
Yes, she
One.
goes into a blood rage.
At least I didn't critically go into a blood rage. I suck the life out of whatever the hell this person is.
Is Brunhilde, you see Zephyriel
As long
becoming
as they're
happy,
delicious.
too happy, and her eyes cease to have pupils and start to roll over red, and
I love this part.
It's like cat with
On
catnip
onto
with
the-
you. All the time, like cat with catnip.
What happens when I go into a
The
blood
professor-
rage? Like, what's the what happens
It's
besides
like
me
a-
going
it's just
absolutely
like-
ape shit?
it's just like a barbarian's rage, but it is
Yeah.
a vampirically induced rage. So
Uh-huh.
you will attack or drain your nearest viable target, and you will not have a distinction between enemies or friends. More just people with blood.
You hear that, Brunhilde? You're next, apparently.
Bring it
Well,
on,
there
little
we go.
vampire.
Here we begin.
Does
That's why
anyone
I've
else
shot
have
teeth.
an action this turn, or I'm going to be switching to the enemies next? I think the Professor Major Sweat is yet to go. And,
Really? Even though I did I got the what
oh
is
no,
it?
that's true.
War.
That's true.
Started
You
the fight.
Yeah, that's
you
what I thought.
started
Yeah.
everything.
Do they all get to go on their surprise turn? Is that what I heard?
No.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't.
I may have reconsidered if the.
Yeah. So it'd be initiative now.
Yeah.
It's initiative.
Yes, now we'll roll into initiatives.
All right,
To prepare for who goes first after the actions of the enemies, of course.
Derek, I'm gonna drop out of studio. My camera isn't showing, so I'll pop right back in. Just
All right.
so you know, let me
Cool.
back in.
We'll get you back
Yeah,
in.
goodbye.
Mhm.
Forever. Maybe.
All right. Roll through the initiatives as I will start calling out. some of the actions of the enemies here.
Well,
I'm trying to load up Roll20.
17.
I was completely taken aback by the fact that they had the chance to act at all, so I roll a cool 5.
You're just like, oh, what?
Oh, I was under the impression you were very surprised to see me.
Thought you're going
Well,
to be
yes,
shocked
you
into
were
not
giving
acting.
them, you forced morale failures on them, but they nearly critted and did crit, so they're not intimidated by you, or they're so afraid of you. They're trying to
No,
drop
that's
you.
totally fine. But so this was not a surprise round. It was the word that threw me originally.
Well, you surprised them, and I did step out of a bit of a normal rule flow to give them some critical responses.
Oh, I forgot about the birds. The birds are coming.
Right.
The others that are on the deck that have not yet immediately responded to you already, Arvin, you see finish. They seem to be engineers in their own rights as they finish unpacking and assembling big two-handed repeating crossbows. But that it takes their entire actions for them to bust those out. They seem to have quite some fervor to their movements. The fake Adri Ashdrake, you're not quite sure. Well, maybe a little bit sure. Tries to struggle against your grip, Zephyriel, and get away from
Idri Ash fake.
give Ash fake.
Yeah, the Adri Ash fake. Not Adri Ash fake. Struggling against me?
And
What
you're
did I
still
ever
reloading. You're still reloading your Roll20, right?
Thanks, Bruce.
do? I have it. Yes, thank you, Brit. Oh my god, my
All right.
earpiece keeps falling out. It doesn't want to be a part of this. Are my headphones charged yet?
It's cool that it pops up whenever they tip a little, so you can see what they're saying. I like it.
It is
Mhm.
cool.
Yes, is nice. It's almost like if you want to be seen, throw some money at it.
You can pay for the privilege. Something I'm very used to, of course. Yeah.
Let's see. What did you want me to do? I have it up.
For a low price of 1 million ruples, we will read your comment out loud.
I'm sorry, we don't accept change here. Yeah.
Just 1 million.
$1 million, please, thank
Yeah,
you.
but rubles.
Yes.
All right, I've got
It is-
initiative for the coming round of 17 for Professor Majorsmith and 13
Oh, I don't
for
have mine.
Professor. Yes, go ahead. Everybody roll through initiatives while we transfer out of
Momentum.
the surprise.
I roll 16.
I rolled
16.
terribly. Is there any arcane way I can adjust my initiative?
I
go
did have
before
you all. I did have you all start with inspiration. So if you'd like to burn your inspiration, you could go ahead and re-roll.
Nah.
Just try being better.
I'll
Try
get
being
to
orc.
it,
Orc
as
is
I
better.
said. Yeah.
I am going
Unconcerned.
before you, though, Arvin. By
Yeah.
1. So good.
Show off.
I'm just one little bit better than you.
My goodness, that was actually a 2 with the bonus? No, that had to be more than a 2. What was your total initiative there, Arvin?
I rolled a 5
He had a 5, yeah.
Oh, a 5 total?
total.
Or just on the 5?
It was a
pretty
2
far down
indeed once. Yeah. My character sheet doesn't have the page with all my stats on it, as far as I can tell. So I'm just free rolling and adding bonuses.
So
Well, I
only
have to hear this.
$10,612.97.
Nice.
Not bad. It's not bad.
One would suppose we could give you the 3 cents back. Fine.
So on your character sheet, you only have access to your spells. Is there
Yeah.
just below your spell attack bonus, is there 3 little purple like indicators for core, bio, and spells?
Yeah, that's where it is.
What?
Should be.
Oh, there. Now it showed up. I didn't touch anything.
I had that same problem at first.
Yay, roll 20.
It's fine. It works itself out. You bang on it a little bit, and it comes loose.
Someone gave me access, I feel. Helpful.
Yes, I allowed you permission. Now you can see.
That works.
Thank you, Brunhilde. Your generous grace.
You're very welcome. It's one of many services I offer.
Many services.
Many, including jumping, stabbing, smashing, etc.
Out of curiosity, do you do windows?
No.
Do you throw people out?
No, wait. She does do windows. She breaks them.
I do defenestrate people. Yes, this is critical part of business infrastructure.
Thought it would have been an orcish thing myself.
The griffin riding dwarves that come flying over and have levied similar of these devices, these repeating crossbows at you, open fire as they approach, down upon towards Zephyriel and Brunhilde.
Oh.
Ah.
Is friendly fire a thing in this campaign?
25, 19.
I was gonna say, aren't they gonna shoot their friend?
Possibly.
Their aim
Possibly.
appears to be true, but they do fire quite a number over your heads. But one gains purchase against your back, Zephyriel, and one does strike Brunhilde by flying through the air towards you and then contacting you with its tip.
So hard.
It's typical Wednesday night
Typical Wednesday.
for Zephyriel.
Yes, yes. I realize I'm not actually muted. I hear shooting.
Oh,
Yes.
well, okay. Well, that's...
Oh, I
That
was
is quite
moving
the
arrows
sound.
here back and forth.
Mirror escape.
All right.
Wow. Wait, Zane, are you able to type as me?
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't you. It's been him the whole time?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, sometimes it's her, sometimes it's me. You never know.
Never know.
It is twist.
In reality, they just keep on switching computers from one area to the other.
Oh yeah, we just teleport back and forth.
They are classical Greek original human.
What?
4 legs, 4 arms, 2 heads. Too powerful, so
12
gods
points.
must separate.
Ah, yes.
12 points of damage to Zephyriel and 10 points to Brunhilde as you get struck by the flying arrows, repeating crossbows from the Griffin Riders.
Do I absorb any of this because I'm in a blood rage or anything? Or
Oh, yeah.
I just want to ask, considering
No, not necessarily.
my
You're
healing
raging,
hasn't
so
been
you
shot.
do
Oh my
have...
god, there goes my ear.
Does she get the raging, like, reduction resistance to
They
normal damage?
continue... They
Is that a thing that
Blood
blood rage does?
No. Is that Barbarian Rage? I think the resistance comes later. It's just like a basic rage, so it doesn't have any of the extra addendums. She gets the strength bonus and the those portions.
No extra. How dare?
3.5.
It's not your typical Barbarian Rage. It's actually a negative effect
Mm-hmm.
What?
There.
for her.
Yes, usually Barbarian Rages allow
Topper
you to
goes-
go from friend to foe.
Not a blood rage.
I missed Toper.
Yep.
Topper goes scrambling down the ladder Tupper goes scrambling down the ladder back there and is hollering at you, Brunhilde. Is all like, Brunhilde, you're Armin! You're Armin! Hurry! And he busts out his elementic tools and starts trying to tear apart the crate that's containing your elementic lancing armor.
Excellent. I like. I'm not added yet to the. How do I add myself to the turn order?
I will add you. What was your initiative?
You never get to
16.
be added.
No.
16.
You're
I'm
not
too
allowed.
I'm too powerful. Now I'm an NPC.
Aw.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. I will survive.
As long as you learn how to love, you know you'll stay alive.
Yes.
Something like that.
I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key.
The aged clone tried to rip free from your grip earlier and failed.
Ripping?
She continues.
That's gonna cause her to get
Tear
her throat.
herself from you.
Like, I don't think
Good,
that's
good.
safe.
This
Yeah.
is positive.
Give me another. Give me another opposed. She's trying to do it again. So drop me just a d20, a strength check, real quick.
Oh, okay, strength. Thank you. Wait a minute. Do I get extra strength because I'm blood raging?
Yes. 2
Nice.
extra points.
How much?
To your roll.
2?
Just
Does
drop
she
the
get
D20
bonus
in.
because Brunhilde is there and very, very beautiful and intimidating?
I got
Maybe.
a 14, by the way. I rolled like poop. I'm rolling terribly.
Roll one more.
I'm not okay with this. Me? Watch this. I'm
Yes,
gonna do one.
twice more actually. There you go. You finish.
That's
You
22.
grab her by the other arm, and you hold her still.
Bite her neck off.
She keeps trying
Nom,
to-
nom, 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 nom.
It starts,
Is it-
it starts
is
to
it-
dawn on her that it starts to dawn on her as she tries to tear herself from you that you're not able to be reasoned with presently.
But is it a woman? Is it even a woman? Or is it a man pretending a man?
It has blood. You know this.
Wrong accent.
No, it's the raid coming through.
Is a something.
All right, the enemy's team has gone through. We'll be back to the top of the initiative order here with the Professor Magus.
I was looking through to try to find what other spells I might have, and all I saw was the magic fire missile. So I assume I have plenty more, but I don't know what they are.
It's not listing your other spells under the spell section.
It could be that I'm messing this up somehow, but I only see fire missile.
Oh,
I
that's
see them
under the-
maybe scorching ray,
Oh, sorry.
dragon's breath, and flaming spear. Oh, now there's all kinds of them. Okay, you made them appear.
Do
Those
you
are
have
the
Cone of
second level
Suvi?
spells.
Yes.
No,
All right.
that's me. That's me.
Oh,
Cone
yes.
of
Sorry.
Luke water. That's great. Yeah. Lukewarm
Oh, man.
water.
It's too bad that Arvin is over there. I would have fireballed them all.
That's all right. I think you can shape
There
spells
is-
around the person.
Do it
using
anyway.
meta magic.
There is
Oh,
no
yes.
problem with that. It's
Oh,
all
Oh, very
outcomes.
good. Okay,
As far
well,
as I
yes.
understand it, yeah.
Even if I make a mistake, I think it'll be okay.
Well, let's
Um,
check with the DM first.
Can
It's
I
true.
do what?
If you
can I do what he
feel like
suggested? I feel
you
like
can, but it does require an additional spell point per individual that you're trying to avoid.
I've got spell points coming out of my, whatever.
Butt.
Yeah, both ends,
Butt.
if you know what I mean.
Okay, indeed.
You
All
should
right.
consider.
Burn 'em,
You never
burn 'em
know.
up.
Yeah, so I'm going to fireball. Is this game also allow me to do it at like a higher spell slot?
And
Increasing
you
the
can
You
damage.
have an
pump up
arcane
with,
augment.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
pump
we'll
up with
just.
spell points.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
So you can
Just
pump
maximum.
up its radius and/or its damage by
Maximum
each
fireball.
additional, spell point.
maximum damage fireball.
Maximum fireball.
Is there a maximum to how many points we can put into an augment? That's a great question.
It's to be your. I mean, your spell points just burn more quickly, so you can't exceed your level. So that's about how the only real limit. So you could pump up to a total of 12 spell points into your spell, Professor Majorsman.
Sounds good. Students watch and learn, and then I'm gonna cast it at 12 or whatever, just like wiping this.
If you're trying to find the best point to put a fireball on the ship deck, it's literally me.
Yes, I think
so. That's why I'm there.
Yeah.
The eye of the storm. So
just aim for Arvin.
So it's Arvin's hair is perfect.
Right here. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
There's
shall be
the
right
rest of
back.
the place.
He expertly weaves his hands and summons up the ball. Go ahead and deliver your fireball to its target by dragging it across to its destination. You should
Bead
see
of
the
fire.
fireball just above your head. Yes, the bead of fire.
It's now a bowling ball of fire.
Yeah, we're putting it right on Arvin. Arvin, don't be afraid.
Eye of the storm and all that.
Yes, you shall be fine.
And all right.
Are you a little cold? But perhaps this will warm you up nicely.
Appreciate it. It's breezy out here. Yes.
Yes.
The bead of fire impacts you of all people, Arvin. And then,
I'm not surprised. I think we do this in battle. Hell yeah. And then there was a firestorm.
The dwarves look up and have a horrible looks on their faces. They realize what's happening. The streak of flame over the deck impacting Arvin as he kicks his head back and laughs at all of them. The one closest to you, the smart one apparently, and quick one, dives down below the deck, avoiding everything entirely.
Is that an opportunity attack?
The others.
Or is he just?
It is indeed. He died. Well, he got a nat 20, so I'm going to say no. He's too fast. He dives straight down with the even greater speed than he pulled the blunderbuss on you, even out of turn last round.
So fast.
He's lightning.
The nat 20s make it happen. The rest of them, however, are not so lucky.
Not so lucky.
The other, and you were.
I really
Professor
do
Magus,
like
when
fire.
you were shaping it to not damage Arvin, correct?
Yes, correct. I mean, if I singed some of his eyebrows or something, I think that would be kind of great. But otherwise, no, we're good.
His hair is slightly mussed.
Now, the maximum fireball, this is a massive fireball. Its radius even is far larger. And you did state a maximum fireball, and you did not account for the fake ash tree. Fake. What were you calling her, Brunhilde?
Ash fake.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Ash fake. Yes.
I wondered
Adrian
about
Ash
this.
fake,
I wondered about
Brunhilde.
this actually, and I almost asked if it would extend to them. Had
Almost.
I asked, I would have also made it so that it didn't kill my teammates. But
Well,
so
if they die, they die.
Yeah.
The Professor Majorsman raises an eyebrow as you are answered. It's been a while since I have cast such mundane spells as fireball. I forgot. But thankfully, you guys up there do have advantage because you can duck down right behind sort of the front. You're up the stairs and at the cockpit station, so to speak.
Doesn't he get to adjust either the damage or the radius, or both if he wants?
When he casts it, but he hadn't accounted for the others. I forgot to ask.
I don't mind this.
Fireball
This will be
mechanics.
It's
They're
in the
good
air
students.
now.
They have got a barrier. They
Okay,
should
so
not.
this is dexterity
Let's
save,
have
yes?
reflex saves from Zephyriel and Brunhilde up there. Dexterity saves. You get advantage because you have at least half cover if you duck down quickly. Did I hear the Professor Ramzanar right?
That works.
Does an 18 make it?
Professor Ramzanar does not
Listen.
exist yet.
Yes, you're
It's
fine.
called a dexterity save. Let's
Dexterity save. She is
a
Well,
14.
correct.
It's very terrible.
Brunhilde is not lacking in this this area. Everywhere she
Broomhilde
goes,
does not
everybody
lack.
asking for cake.
Broomhilde is not lacking in many areas, I think.
Agreed. I hear it all the time. Arven pretends he
The
does
deck
not
is
look.
washed
I
with-
feel eyes.
The deck is washed with flames as Arvin cackles and the other dwarves fall to piles of dust upon the deck, save the one who was intelligent enough to jump beneath. Adri, Zephy,
Oh,
and
my.
Brunhilde do manage to duck down and hide behind, avoiding the rest of the fireball damage.
Does it hit the griffins?
Brunhilde,
Yes.
the griffins.
How
I will
far
give
up
them
are
advantage.
they?
Thank you for asking me. They are out of range.
How far are they?
But just barely.
Just curious.
They're like
okay.
they're about 60 feet up from the deck of the airship.
Ah, yes.
You're not curious. You're not just curious at all. You want to kill them. I know.
I would like a griffin.
All right, on to the next initiative where Brunhilde, it's your turn. You hear all sorts of noises and things as Toper channels his arcane energy into his elementech tools, which are essentially power tools, and starts and gets the crate busted open. And you're able to crane your neck just over the edge to see the wonderful sight, of course, of your elementech armor.
Yes. Well, if the teacher is going this extreme, I think I need to get calculator. So it's an athletics to make sure I don't screw up my jump.
Yes.
Does 18 make it?
Yes, it's enough to do proper jump.
Excellent. With my
Nice.
natural jump, I can jump 2 armor. Then I take second action to get in armor. Third action, I also make check to jump back to where I started.
Well, now that you're in the armor, however, you are going to have to take the actions required to get in the armor. You don't simply slip into it. Toper, of course, can assist you, but you're not going to be functional and charged back up until next turn.
Oh,
It's a full round action to get into your armor without any assistance. But Toper does, he cracks it open and starts getting you in. It's much like a squire. I mean, this armor weighs 800 pounds and it has a opening mechanism and all that. You're Orc Gundam. You know how this works.
Yes. Hey, watch the hands there, little Toper. Just because I owe you money doesn't mean that you get all grabby.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss. No, but I'll just stand there doing my job. All right, with some quickness.
Tries to avert his eyes as he bolts down the last pieces and locks you into your iron coffin, as it were. Professor Ramzanar, I believe, is next. Do we have Professor Ramzanar? Reggie, a.k.a., with us?
I am here, but I'm also not here. Where exactly do I exist?
Save it to say. You are up Last, you are up in the kitchen, up in the northern area. You're fixing some burnt sausages and things when you came up and realized that everyone had abandoned the kitchen. And you were there for a round until you stopped and realized all the customers were also abandoned. And then you put two and two together to be like, wait a second, isn't it past time when we were supposed to be boarding on the airship and getting out of here? And start hearing what sounds like gunfire, noises, screams, fire. Arvin laughing. You pull yourself out of your cooking. Yes, the smell of burning, and not food.
Oh.
Tasty dwarf. Is dwarf tasty?
No, it's not.
You eat humanoid.
He would know.
I just like look at him like
He would know.
Respect.
Well, he's not out there yet. He's got to get to you. So have you found your token on the board there?
I have found my token. The problem is that I don't have access to moving him at all.
Moving him. All right.
Yes.
I have given
No
you
ownership.
access now. You have access now.
I do have access now. Excellent. Thank you.
For the speed
Now.
of things, because we're missing 2 actions from you, you will have been able to start already moved back to the bottom of the kitchen here and poking your head out to see the Lady Ashdrake, Professor Majorsven, and all the rest that's unfolding. It would appear that some dwarves and an imposter Ashdrake are attempting to steal the Pearl Drake's mounting. Bryn,
You do realize,
yes, so
Professor,
you run up.
I'm the one that's supposed to do the cooking around here, yes? None of that is medium rare, in the slightest. You have overcooked. And dwarves are not easy to overcook. How could you possibly? Never mind. I suppose I'll just have to salvage what I can from this. Well,
I'm sorry that he's not here.
No, it's okay.
He had a
the
very
professor
rough
seems gassed.
morning.
Was he seen him to bow
roughly
out
how
for the moment?
far?
He's probably getting water.
He's feeling sick, that's right. Okay, that's fine.
150 to there. Okay, well, yep, I can run onto the ship. But that's about everything. I do take a scan around the area and try to identify what could possibly cause this madman, aside from the fact that I already know that that's his natural state anyway, to cause him to try and flambe everything.
Well,
There are
as
some
as you
griffins
run
here if you see them.
in the sky, yes.
Sky chickens.
But with your astute
I
capability
knew there
of
was chicken on the
observation,
menu.
Sky
Professor
chicken.
Durhamstar, you start looking around and noticing, tucked in the nooks, crannies, and corners, it looks like dock workers and Ashdrake military type officials tied up and gagged and stuffed in every corner of the place almost. Which would probably explain the whole instance earlier of everybody not being able to see or not understand why everything stopped, where everybody went.
Ninjas.
Ninjas. I hate ninjas.
Well, I suppose I'm the one that's got to carve this up. Approximately how many people are there?
Okay. Gordianus, I would like that one medium well. I'm not sure with birds how to cook them without, making sure there's no diseases. You're the expert. That one. And I point to the griffin.
Do you have any clue which parts of a griffin are actually in?
No, but I suspect we'll find out. We could. Anyway.
There's this great documentary called Delicious in Dungeon that we could all watch and find out.
Oh, yes.
Oh, excellent. I'm a little bit
Yes,
upset about the way they describe orc, but otherwise very good.
All
I
right.
didn't think they ate
where-
orcs.
Oh, but those are feral orcs, though, Brunhilde. Not the more proper, uncharisma negative, civilized orcs of the actual nation of Darnakan.
Still,
Are you
we do
saying-
not make
It's
that
as
clear.
big of a difference as like a Neanderthal.
The
So
implication
they-
of civilized orc and uncivilized orc does then imply that there are uncivilized humans and elves and gnomes.
Yes, all elves and
I am
humans.
not sure that I want to meet any of them at all.
I'm still shocked that you implied that she's civilized. Am I the
Who?
only one?
Oh, this one.
Very
implication
Got
civilized.
proper
that-
armor, at least.
But Brunhilde
Who-
is still...
Who bumped to ship and started making out with other person's neck all of a sudden?
That was you know what? My mouth is full. I shouldn't talk. Wrong.
Oh wait! Oh, you're a slavering beast, just trying to drain. Why are there two of you?
Precisely. Hello. That's why I'm eating.
Stop talking with your mouth full.
Too bad.
And you say that I am uncivilized.
All right, you were
All right,
running
I
and
start
jumping
looking.
onto.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that what you
yeah.
were
Where
doing?
are the
Oh.
people that are currently trapped right now, or tied up?
Trapped.
There's
Tied up.
one.
Oh, right.
Okay.
There's one just right around the corner here.
Ah, okay,
So
all
you
right.
can
I start
movement
cutting.
and
Is that within
You
30
can
feet?
movement
No,
untie
not
that
20.
one. Two.
Let's see. That's within 30
40
feet.
feet. Gordranus is 40-foot movement. He's fast.
His movement is 50. His movement is 50.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
Yes,
very
he has,
fast.
All right, up on your feet. Oh! Who's this bloke?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, all right.
I
You
was
get
like
the
a
one
guy
up
with a
and untied.
Bloke.
You rush over to the other one and start working on his. But there's, thank you, Professor. Mr. Lambs and all, they set upon us, gagged us, they're stealing the ship. And he starts fishing a little Elementech pistol out of his hand and starts loading it as he turns. I think that's the gist of your actions, though.
Yep,
getting to
that's
people
pretty much
and
it.
Freeing them. Zephyriel, give us a will save. See if you can break out of your blood rage.
Do I want to though? Do I? There is no will save. It's called wisdom.
Wisdom save, yes. Same thing.
21. Unfortunately, I am not raging any longer, or whatever. I
You
don't know.
can intentionally fail saves.
I'm okay. I can stop when I want to.
You're, you go to her neck, slaveringly goes to the neck of Adri. The grisly scene plays out above you, Arvin, and her mouth starts to recoil just as she begins to draw blood and taste it on your tongue, and you're snapped straight out of your rage, Zephyriel, because it is dwarf blood. Gross!
Oh, that's disgusting.
Stop talking with your mouth full.
Ugh. Oh, it's a dwarf. Vile creature. No offense, Topa.
I think Topper is very, very
Actually,
insulted.
Give me another wisdom save, because I do know from experience that Zephyriel has a bit of a prejudice against dwarves, quite strong.
Listen.
Of course, not Topper, individual.
Their height is the
At the very
problem.
least.
I mean,
Well,
I
and
don't
the
have a problem. What are you
taste.
talking about?
And the taste.
Well, they're gross. I
Well, let's make a wisdom
cannot
save.
find where I put roll 20. 1 second. There it is. I found it.
Oh, that's the-
I have too many windows. Another one? I failed with
There
a
we go.
1 and I got a 3.
Okay. You spit. It's a particularly disgusting
Pah.
dwarf.
It's gross.
And you kind of stagger back and
Bad
lose an action
vintage.
in your disgustingness. I mean, you're sick and
I lose an action.
And Adri kind of starts to laugh.
Which Adri? The dwarf Adri?
It's okay. You still have some left.
No, is both. Is
I
in
have
stereo.
2 actions. I stab her.
It's like a dwarf.
Listen,
Yes,
Where are my weapons?
you can.
I don't see any
Indeed.
weapons. Oh, there he is. Where's Cruise Griff?
Chris,
My sword?
Cruz Grief, of course.
It's just very
She pulls
small.
up a blade
this
from
thing?
a scabbard. It's a short sword size on the scabbard as she draws it, but once it comes into her hands, you see it grow in size to be a great sword that glows with orange fiery energy and has a cackling skull in its pommel.
You spelled Cruise Griff wrong.
Well, that's
It's
just to
starts
avoid
with a
copyright
K.
infringement.
You spelled it wrong.
It's not. It's not
the
copyright
important
infringement,
things
it's,
upstream.
Isn't it German?
Cruz Grief.
It's
Cruz
German,
Grief. It has nothing
isn't
to do.
it?
Well, it has nothing to do with that country. That doesn't exist in this world, or a particular blonde-haired swordsman who
Blah blah
fights
blah.
in different
Listen,
arcade games.
does a 27 hit her? I'm
Yes,
so
indeed.
disgusted. I hit her hard with my weapon. Does it hurt her? Let's see. Let's find out.
Sometimes
14
I get
slashing.
disgusted with a cheeseburger, so I also hit it.
Oh my god. 14 slashing and 4 fire. It burns. Don't move away from me, you bitch.
Ouch.
Sorry, I saw you slight her slightly. Where is she? No. No, we're on top of each other. Wait, that means I get an attack of opportunity because you moved her away from me.
Dude.
Don't move her.
Oh, she's merely recoiling slightly.
Yeah.
No, you can't takey backsies. You movied her like
She
10
catches.
feet from me.
She catches fire.
Yeah, she does. Can I hit her again?
I
hit her
believe
again,
you
right?
have one action left. Yes.
My action is to set her on fire some more. Let's find out.
Did you say sit on fire or set her on fire?
I got 10. It's definitely not a 1 with all of my bonuses attached to it. I
Definitely
don't hit
not.
nobody else. Listen, there's no friends nearby, so I can't accidentally hit somebody else. Right? Right?
No, you can't.
This is like
However,
this is like the Anakin meme.
Adri the Adri narrows her eyes, ducks beneath your strike, and comes up with her signature fire rapier and disarms your sword
Pardon me,
Oh.
I didn't think so.
with an
Hell no.
Uh,
Do
well,
I have a
with nat
reactionary
20
thingy?
reprisal.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
No, stop
was
it.
a nat 20.
This my
Oh.
sword. I look at her with utmost rage and hatred in my eyes. What am I doing?
Stealing
My
more
accent's-
bits.
My
Are-
accent is ever evolving.
Have we gone pirate already?
Yeah, we're going fire it. Fire it. I'm done. I'm going to mute myself before I say anything else.
I'm afraid the damage is already done.
Yes, I realize this.
It's okay, it's only emotional.
Oh, please don't tell me about emotion.
All right, your sword
Now it's
goes
Arvin's
flying off
turn.
the deck of the ship. She 5 foot steps back further from you and or no, not on her turn yet. It's Arvin's turn. Go ahead, Arvin.
Yeah,
I
Arvin
jump-
is last.
Well, while you fumble with your sword over there, I'm going to my jump should still be active. No concentration for a full minute. So you said the griffins are about 60 feet above us, well within range of my jump.
Yes.
Oh,
I
well,
will attempt to
Make
jump
the athletics
to
check.
the front griffin. All right,
Alright.
athletics.
I know.
Boom. Not superior, but a 10. I'm not sure
but
how
it's
hard.
enough.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that
Hmm.
hard necessarily.
So
Anyway,
you-
so yeah, so I jump. I'm gonna land a crushing fist to the face of this rider.
Well, first, a moment, if you will, as you bend down and spring with all the arcane enhancement of your jump to leave the deck and
Yes.
head towards fully intending to impact and execute fiery or otherwise arcane doom upon this rider. But as soon as you leave the deck and are now committed upon your trajectory, you look down and notice the one that had fallen down beneath the deck. in somewhat a semi of a prone reverse position, holding his crossbow skyward, having waited and been preparing exactly for you to do this.
Cat, cat. No problem. There's a rat below. I'll deal with him later. What's
and
this? Are these his
yes,
attack
a
rolls?
full-asade of automatic crossbow.
Oh, he's
fire with
tracking a
massive
triple shot as I go by.
bolts.
Nice.
Yes, he bursts as you fly. Only one of them actually getting any kind of piece of you, as it shatters to pieces, bouncing harmlessly off of your plate mail strong mage armor, which still has you glow with a yellow flash as you leap. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
The audacity. All right.
And are you adding a
audacity.
spell to this strike?
Yeah. So, question: if I add a spell to, so obviously moving is one of my actions. Second action would be the attack.
Yes.
When I cast a spell with that attack, that's just a bone. That's a dish. That's free, right? Not the spell slot.
You
Obviously,
don't have
costs
to take
me,
an
but
action.
And does the
you burn
spell
the
doesn't
spell-
continue to go, right? My next attack, I can also cast another spell. Is that how it works?
Unless it has a duration.
Unless it has a duration, in which case it's on for as long as I want it to be. All right, so that's why you were saying flaming sphere. I have lightning bolts. Is there a way for me to make a right arm swing here and aim that lightning bolt through him and to the other griffin?
That's just going to
acrobatics.
be a nasty. That's going to be a nasty right hook.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nasty.
Give
right?
me an acrobatics check. You see him sails. Yes, Arvin sails skyward and twists mid jump, and like
24.
crackle around him. And if his hair were just a bit longer, perhaps, and maybe a little.
Well,
spikier,
I guess I have
maybe
to-
a little blonder. He might look familiar.
Might have lived if he was blonder.
Just a little more hair gel.
Yeah. So anyway, I haven't actually hit the attack, but I've aimed it correctly. And I shall
Now roll to hit.
try to find my attack. Oh, I guess it's under fisting on my character sheet. Thank you for that one.
Very appropriate.
All right, 21 to hit.
Fisting is his normal punt.
I got it.
I guess this is that type of stream.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that wasn't
It
me.
is, well,
21
This is
to
where we
hit.
get demonetized.
Yeah.
All right, that hits. So go ahead and
Cool.
roll
So
with-
the damage on that would just be the damage for the actual hit is this plus
very nice.
a little bit of a lightning bolt. Oh, I don't see it here. All right. Well, I'll just roll. What is it? 8d6 for that one. Well, that's
That is a
not how I roll.
lot.
Shift roll
There we go.
8d6. 33 more, and that should impact at least the other rider, if not both rider and griffin.
Oof.
So I need what
I
dex saves for those, and my spell save is 15, I believe. Although, what? That sounds low. I guess it is. I have a 12 plus 4 proficiency. All right, sure. Yep, 15. A crit
All right.
fail, I see. Or
The
something.
electricity arcs for your perfectly aimed, turned strike and blasts through the two riders and their griffins.
Cool.
The
And
first
then that
griffin rider,
I'm holding on.
the first
if I
griffin
can.
rider and
Yeah.
he manages
what?
to the first griffin
Oh.
rider takes the strike, but manages to still grab hold of his reins and sort of lazily, as he still has the electricity playing down off of his armor, guide his griffin that's also screeching and not exactly flying properly. The
Away
other one,
from me on my turn. I need to land somewhere. I'm gonna unhorse
Yes,
this man.
yes.
I mean, unbird him.
the other one gets to
Unchicken him.
about here,
Unchicken.
looks way worse off,
Unsky chicken.
falls to the deck, His crossbow falls down as the griffin bounces off things unconscious and starts plummeting down to the earth.
Oh, okay. Well,
The other one, he goes on the ground and looks unconscious. The other one's still veering around, and indeed, you have the chance to make a check here to hold on. You were saying.
well, I have an action left of my turn, and then,
right.
if you wish, then which I. So you're saying he's obviously going to be trying to steer away from me as I land on him.
Yes.
I will.
We're
I
you
will.
struck him. And then-
I will grapple him actually then, so that I can fly
Alright.
with. So I'm on the griffin behind him. Very romantic. Totally like a
give it
romance
a-
cover.
Make the check.
He will
with,
show you the world.
advantage.
I will show him.
Being as
the world.
he was just shocked and is still trying to pilot his griffin, so you have advantage.
Yeah.
on him.
So rather than fall to the ground here, I'm gonna try to for now at least hold on, and then I'll wrest control next turn. We'll see. I guess that's an opposed athletics just to grapple this guy. Does he have disadvantage because he doesn't really get to fight back in terms of he's got to ride this thing and has his arms sort of
well,
one on a bow and one
you
on the
have
reins?
that's true. To be honest, yes, you gain control of his griffin. He does have disadvantage. You do have advantage. He's shocked and barely can tell that you're still aboarded with him.
Well, with advantage, it's a 24.
24. Do you try to steer the griffin?
No, I'm not grabbing his reins. I'm grabbing him and sort of clenching
Alright.
onto the griffin with my legs. I'm perfect. I'm an excellent rider.
Use
Of
your
course.
thighs,
Ride check.
Arvin.
Yes.
Ride
A
check. I
strong,
think that is
strong thighs.
dexterity based. Just give me a dex save. Let's see if we can guide the
Sure.
Would be weird if it were charisma based.
Arvin
gonna go
has
less
proficiency
awesome.
Sky Chicken.
With advantage is 18, but without it's 7.
All right.
Using
you
him as an
calmly are
anchor.
capable of steering it. You
Great.
are able to steer it down onto the sort of the midpoint of the lever, and it is bucking and angry as it's been electrocuted and not
Wait.
quite sure.
Wait. Do I have to land it?
Well,
That
it kind of lands.
Oh, he lands with it?
But
Okay.
it's yeah. It's right now. It's
Alright.
kind of, especially for the griffin. The griffin's confused who's directing what, and they were just electrocuted.
Okay.
There's a lot of problems right now.
Yes.
There are no problems. There are only solutions.
All right, that's
then
my
we
turn.
kick over into the enemy's turns, I suppose. Yeah. You're atop it. Let's see if he can regain control of his beast. No.
Nope.
Beast is still angry. It flings its farmer rider.
Wait, what beast? Are we talking
a-
about bird or Zephyrial?
Yes.
Griffin. Sorry, I didn't specify it. That's my bad. The griffin beast, a bloodthirsty creature, electrocuted, starts kicking and bouncing around like it's a horse, a wild Mustang at a rodeo. Give me a reflex save there, Arvin, to continue. If you want to stay on it, I suppose. Well, not to be thrown off.
Sure. I mean, I had the jump active. If you'd let me, I'll just use his momentum to jump back onto somewhere else. But I could also I could stay on there. Does he look really injured? Is he
No,
is he
he looks,
flight worthy, or did he
not
crash
bloody.
because he's so injured? Oh, okay.
Okay. He sort of landed. He does look injured, but you're not.
But he
entirely
can
sure
fly
if he-
still.
he's still
It wasn't like
flight
it wasn't a
He's
controlled
definitely-
crash.
Yeah, it was.
Can
not
I
a
ride
crash,
him
it was
is the
controlled
question.
land. Semi-controlled.
All right, I will roll.
Give me a charisma check or a ride check. Is that based on dexterity still? I think you need a charisma check to calm the raging beast.
That would probably be animal handling.
Yes.
12.
Is that good enough to handle the sky chicken?
He has lots of experience handling animal. If you know what I
angrily
mean.
is screaming and
Oh, boy.
craning, keening, and starts. it starts hopping around. You already made now I suppose you'd need the reflex save if you want to stay on it, or you do have the chance to always leap from it. But it is not calmed; it has become further enraged.
All right.
It's an angry chicken.
Well, if it looks like he just wants to get away, I'll let the birdie go and sort of jump off. Do I get my jump distance? Where do I just jump off like next to it here?
All right. Yeah, wherever within your leap that you would like.
Oh, my leap. Okay, well, I'm happily jumping back over here then. With my magically. I believe you dropped your
Athletics
sword.
check.
Okay. Many.
Plenty.
Much.
All right.
Yeah. Toodaloo.
And with that, the Griffin decides to come rampaging this direction.
Aw, you should leave. Leave, Birdie. Sorry, I thought he wanted to go.
That punches a lightning into your face, leaves without elaborating.
I did not know your sister was in your path of succession. That you would allow something to kill her.
My sister?
Are these not siblings? Oh, okay,
They're not
sorry.
related, but you might get confused considering they sound the same.
Oh,
No,
they
we
all-
are just properly
Oh,
bred,
no.
both of us.
Oh, no.
They all look like top of head.
Yes,
Humans
properly
look all the
inbred. I
same to
get it.
you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Agreed.
That was not my intention. I thought the bird would fly away.
Griffin, Professor
Yay!
Magus then deftly sidesteps it as it bowls through the entrance to the kitchen and slams Adrian into a table, tipping things over. There's well-cooked food and a half-uneaten serving of Drake
Oh,
Wyverton
no!
going sprawling across.
Not the food. That stuff's expensive. Oh yeah, I mean, Adri. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Professor, are you going to allow this? It flew right
Wait.
past you.
Not the garlic bread. I ordered that so long ago.
Would I get an attack of opportunity when it flew by me?
Yes, you may.
Slice its insides open and out of its body.
All right. So we're going to do. Well, I mean, we might as well do the classics. Lightning bolt.
And hopefully it
yes.
hits Adri.
Nah,
It'll hit someone. It'll hit someone. Watch, children.
Well, attack of opportunities aren't spell casting. So it would
Oh,
have to be
yeah,
like a
yeah, they're
melee.
not.
Does the professor have Warcaster? The feat.
My
He
time.
doesn't. He's a dragon
Oh.
mage.
Ah.
Boo.
Just fight him.
I thought he was a wyvern.
I don't know what. I haven't even looked at my
Wyvernborn.
weapons.
Yeah, well, you just
Because,
gave away the secret,
who
didn't
cares
you?
about weapons? Weapons are what the
Well,
under people
drop
use.
drop a D20 and we can just go from there. I have all the stuff
Okay, I don't
in
even
front of
see
me.
weapons. Yeah. Okay. Oh yes.
Well done,
Oh,
Professor.
man.
This is what I do.
Expected nothing less.
Man.
Excellent teachers at
Watch,
the academy.
watch, children.
The professor, even hands within his pockets, was very calm as the rampaging dark griffin, ones that they beat and coat with charnel ash and things in the deep places where these horrible terrace dwarves live to break them to their will. He steps aside calmly, and those that weren't paying close enough attention would barely notice the quick movement of his deadly, crazy sharp claws as he slices it right through the jugular of the beast. However, it still does rampage in and start knocking everything around, and Adri is very much not doing well as it starts to slow and turn down to look at her as she starts getting blood dribbled upon her as it starts to clap woozily, collapsing on top of her.
Oh, I hope it's not too heavy for you.
She's still presently
The jokes.
squealing and
Jokes.
giving all
Getting
kinds of
bled on
angry,
profusely by griffin blood.
being bled on
It's like
profusely.
rain. It's like
Get-
special rain.
Still getting to the point of where she's able to realize she's no longer in danger. Probably next round.
His new skin treatment, I think. Very popular.
Zephyriel, the still disguised Adri ash fake, lunges for the controls of the airship, attempting to turn it on, activate it, take off. Do we still have Zephyriel with us?
So can I
Well, Arvin.
I went. I'm done.
I also went, but you just said that she's inciting attack of opportunity.
Yes, she's incurring attacks of opportunity, possibly, from both
If
Arvin
only
and
you were armed.
She is trying to lunge for the controls.
Oh.
I kick it. I punch in the boob. Just kidding. That's what I do. That is my.
So that's
I
a
guess your
called
bite
strike,
is
-4.
Your bite is probably technically an attack, right? You
Yeah,
don't need your
technically I
sword
can
for
use my
that.
mouth again.
Oh.
But I also have a myth. This. Wait. What's this? Wait. What is this? Hold on. I'm reading things.
Let's
Yes, use
let's
mouth
pan,
on
let's pan back over
smelly
to
dwarf.
Zephyriel and where the action is on our battle map.
Oh, there it is. What is this? Oh. Can I,
Oh.
like, just shoot her in the face, like, instantly? Like, just try to shoot her in the face? I got an 18 on it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the kind of negatives.
Well, it's an attack of
shooting
it's an attack of opportunity, so it'd have to be some kind of a physical attack or strike.
Do I get that as well
my
then?
fist. My
Yes,
fist.
if you would like to.
I would like to.
Well,
I'll
then,
punch her. I
let's
have to-
both of you
I have to punch her,
the
right?
dex roll to see who's quicker.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, maybe
26.
Arvin might beat you to it.
26.
I got 26 for dexterity. I dare
Is
you to
Zane-
beat me, Arvin. Just
I cannot possibly beat that unless I
Zane,
am a god.
hand over to the air.
I don't know why. I don't know why mine's so high.
Oh, because you roll a save,
shit.
not a X roll.
My bad. Well, minus. Hold on. What do I minus from that?
You got to beat 11.
2. Minus 2 from that. So 24.
Yeah, you beat me anyway. The roll is
Sorry.
definitely much higher than mine. You're first.
Sorry.
All right.
No.
So I punch you.
So you're
I rolled another strength
You
save. I'm
punch.
an idiot. Minus 2, 19. No wait.
Yeah, then that roll is 19. You definitely hit.
6.
a D4
Yeah.
plus your strength.
15 on the roll.
Unless you're
It's a
just
15.
striking her with your unless you're striking
Is
her
it
with
fi-
your gauntleted hand.
Sure, whatever. I'll punch her with my gauntlet to hurt her really badly. Yes. I got a actual. It's an 18, not a 21.
All right.
That's
That's in that
So you
roll. It's actually
smack
20.
her.
Like,
Full across the face. Drawing some
Yeah,
blood.
with my mithril arm thingy.
Oh.
How much does that hurt her?
Did you
What
roll
do
the
I?
damage?
No, how do I know the damages of punching in the face with my mithril thingy?
It's a D6 for your
strength or something? D6, yeah.
I do minimum damage plus your strength, but she definitely feels it. She spits out a bit of blood, and you see her
I
image
can roll.
kind of waver and
Hold. Why did you roll my
we're
damage?
speeding things along. It's fine.
I want to roll
You're
my
not
damage.
gonna kill her with a punch in the
Let
face.
me show you how it's done.
It dispels her.
No, now Ovid's gonna make
visage
fun of me because I only did 1
and
point of
the
damage.
I believe what you tried to do was this, and I'll deliver my opportunity.
Yeah, you
attack.
go fist her, Arvin.
Yes.
Did it work?
Yes, and I will. Can I load
Fisting.
these with arcane power? DM.
It's as any part of an attack, so yes.
Oh
as long
well,
as
in
an
that
attack.
case, we're gonna load up a sonic orb here, and
Oh, jeez.
so the damage is actually gonna be 27. Oh wait, no, that's an attack. Never mind. Here's the damage. 22, and the actual damage, the hit itself was 12. So that's gonna be 44. 34.
I mean, literally, her head blows off. Like, okay.
Yes, I believe that was your intention.
Don't you think that was overkill? Literally.
Nah.
Kill.
Never, no such thing.
All right. I will admit impressed. I'm very impressed with you, Oven.
What's
I
the
take a
damage on
bow
that
over
again? I'm sorry.
the corpse. Was the damage was 34.
No, I thought it was 40 something.
No.
No, it was 34.
Oh, he
It was
lied. Okay, I
34.
got it.
I
That's
lied.
He merely miscalculated. He added 2 to the tens column instead of 1.
Yes.
Not bad.
If you had used dwarf math or orc math, you would not have gotten it wrong. I
Remind
forgot
me.
my own species. Is
Remind
embarrassing.
me, does orc math go up beyond 20?
Yes. I might have to borrow your hands, but it's okay.
It
They
depends.
can
No,
be
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh, wrong button.
It's multiples of 20, just like in French.
Well,
Already in France.
Jimmy!
I would say that you guys have your back and forth banter and confusion, but when the sonic blast goes off, I don't believe that Arvin was exhibiting you from it. So, Zephyriel, all you kind of
I
really
don't
see is
see
a-
any sort of. Oh, I had no idea this was area of effect.
It's a 5-foot radius, yes. It's an
Yeah.
orc.
Oh, so
Well,
you
that's-
just like
So it
blasted
blasts
me in the
out,
face?
and you
Well,
now
in that
hear,
case, I would have extended her, of course.
you hear a.
It's late.
Would you though?
I would have.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Definitely.
I'll
Sorry,
spend a
it's like a
spell point to
damage
exempt her to be impressive. I have to make sure she has a good view of what's going on, so that's part of the spell is, blocked out.
I suppose.
So that's a spell point, right? To exude her, to
You,
excuse her.
Yes. You
Okay, so-
unconscify the ash fake, and she falls to
Ash
the deck. Her grisly visage of a dirty dwarven witch onto the deck. You start getting some more crossbow fire from the dwarf who hauled himself up out of the hold to start trying to pin you guys down.
You're sure this is what you want to be doing at this moment, Master Dwarf?
He pops.
We have questions. We might let you
He
live.
also pops up. He just hollers back at you.
I'll do my best to step in front of Sephiroth.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's
Are
this?
you gonna white knight for me?
Not on purpose. This is more
The
of a
dwarf,
reflex.
as he
Oh,
tries to keep
no.
you guys.
Stand back, I'll protect you.
What is?
As the
What
dwarf
What is that?
keeps firing on you, you see him reach out and he pops some kind of a
What is that?
scroll or something out of his and he shoots what looks to be a flare that then starts burning and like falling off the side of the whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Whatever.
Yes. Call your friends.
There we go.
That was.
And the rest of you, as fires off, keep your heads down and stay put, you bastards! Patish, 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 from his automatic crossbow. You guys in the distance start to hear sort of a noise rising.
Oh gosh.
Slowly quiet at first as the flare flies away, but it's fairly indicative of an approaching airship or airships.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Was that it here? No, that guy's still there. Yeah.
You start to see a few different like dwarves that were hiding in certain spots go scrambling and leaping off the edges of the place up here.
Whatever this is
I
called.
suppose you guys take some pot shots. Yes, this wall, the wall up here, the wall tops of the Ash Drake military airship docks.
Can you make a little circle so I can see what you're talking about?
Sure, there's some over
there.
here.
Okay.
Are you saying these are
See
jumping
them
off
kinda
from
coming out
hiding
of the
spots?
woodwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming out from hiding spots, and you see them just leaping. They're running and they're leaping off like the
Oh.
edges.
To the,
You take some
their
like,
death?
pot shots at them.
Should we catch one? Should we ask questions?
Yes. Go for it, Arvin. I smack him on the butt and throw him over the edge.
Well, we
Yeah.
have one unconscious.
Bye.
already.
Oh,
Oh, we do have an unconscious dwarf.
I thought we had to catch one.
Well, there's
It's
one
true.
here, I believe. This guy's still here, right? Or does he also leap off?
Yeah, that's fake. Also,
Oh, kitty, it's a cat break.
The cat brain.
Brunhilde, if you would be
Give
so
us-
kind,
Meow.
Brunhilde, could you grab that one?
It's a cat.
meow, meow,
It's a
meow,
cat.
meow,
break.
meow, meow.
Grab
Thank
what?
you for
The
doing what my
remaining
channel's
dwarf.
known for.
What, the one standing on deck that you cannot handle because you are inferior? Yes, I can deal with that.
You're
Whatever you need to
inferior.
tell yourself. Yes, yes. It's because I can't do it.
Exactly.
Well, he does have tiny hands, and yours are great and muscular. That would make sense.
Hey, the
One
talk
would
in the
assume that you
locker
have-
rooms is that he has tiny everything.
I've never seen an inside of a locker room in my life. Wouldn't know. Is that where peasants hang out? Is that where you wash
Oh
once
my
a
God.
month?
Oven.
Locker
Teammates.
room? Is that a prison thing? I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's where you change clothes, not like you who wear same
gonna-
smelly clothes all the time.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
have
read
people
it
for
real
that.
quick.
Yeah.
He prestidigitates it clean. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't. My servants do. Gross.
That's what I meant. Oh my
All right.
God. Are you going to die? Eric, are you?
A little bit. We all die eventually.
I agree with this. I mean, some before others.
At least I will leave beautiful corpse.
Yes.
I mean, if you consider green beautiful, sure.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah.
It's only objective
Well,
reality.
you can only objective. Yeah.
It's more of a moss.
Reality.
Verdant moss is what I would call it, but I'm sure you call it green.
Oh God.
Oh, you guys, you hear the sounds.
Here they come.
You hear the
what's
sounds
that
of
sound?
an airship coming by.
Ooh.
And you do see it off in the distance as it screams by off of the edge of the south with the screams here. Well, it kicks off the noise that you were hearing and was signaled clearly by the flare.
Okay.
And it looks like a big monstrosity of a ramshackled dwarven ash raider as it starts to lay down an airstrike upon the docks.
Whoa! Do we have? Does this ship have cannons, or was the dwarves had taken off the ship?
This is a separate ship that's off screen to the south here. That's
Right. But
coming
our ship,
by.
does it have?
Does our
It
ship
presently
have
was-
pew-pews?
It presently was in the process of loading and getting its cannons and all those things refurbished and put on board.
Ah,
So
never mind.
presently, you're not.
Of course they're being refurbished.
There's
And we can't
cannons on
use
this
them.
other ship.
Yes.
I
There are
suppose we
indeed.
should go to the other ship.
On this bigger ship.
Well,
All right,
presently,
everybody
though,
montage to the other ship.
Montage.
well, presently, everybody
No
needs to make dexterity saves as the
montage.
explosions start getting raked across the deck of the.
The Dagobah system.
I don't.
What am I doing? Dexterity? Okay, got it. What? Are you serious? I have a +7. I horribly did everything.
Yes, everyone can roll a 2.
I assume this is fire damage, right?
Oh, the kid
yes.
is playing in place.
This elemental form, does that take an action to activate, or it doesn't say? It says activation
activating the
cost,
forms.
not like. Yeah, it doesn't say that it has a bonus action or action. It just says it has a cost. A spell
The
slot.
forms do require an action
action?
to activate.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Zephyriel, I believe you should move just a tad to your right.
Does that help me? Does that give me advantage on rolling dexterity? Move to your right, smack. Are you shooting
Maybe he's
me?
trying to. Maybe he's trying to. Well, there's the airships that came by are.
Bombing the docks.
Maybe you should push me. Because I rolled a 9 and I'm definitely going to get hit by something.
I think we all are. It's just a matter of how badly are we all going to take in front of this barrage.
We should probably toss the dwarf in front of the cannon so that it prematurely explodes the cannon fire.
Creative, yes.
Am I going to die? Is this where I die?
I won't let you die.
Is that a promise?
Actual romantic.
I'm just gonna never let you live
I know
it
that
down.
sounded.
It was a romantic moment. Yeah.
It was like so romantic, and
Actually
then
say something that was nice.
it was like a touching moment, and then he's like, "I'll never let you live it down." It's like, fuck you.
There was a beat though. I gave it a beat and looked into your eyes, and then said those words. Yeah.
You owe me for this for the rest of your life. And then you turned Australian slightly there at the end.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
Only slightly.
Life.
Just a little bit.
The life of the wife was
All right.
ended by the knife.
Life of the life was ended by the knife. That's so old.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
How are we doing on time? We've got about 30 minutes left. Is that right?
Yeah, about 31 minutes.
Yes.
I've got all
Right.
day.
Let's,
I wish I had all night, but I don't.
Yeah. We're in charge of the
Yes, thank you.
thingy, so
Yes,
when
thank
we
you.
leave, it all goes closed.
Oh, well. That's
Right.
life.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, speed run.
I'd rather say
Speed
goodbye,
run.
but like,
I need to make stroganoff out of somebody.
not me. Maybe me. I'm gonna get hit by a bomb.
Did you guys make
IRPG,
your
Dad.
saving throws? Everybody on the docks
No,
is going
I
to have to make
didn't.
it, so not just you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, is Brunhild in the path? I thought it was just the deck.
Technically. No, it's the entire docks. It comes
entire
by
docks,
with
okay.
a broadside.
All right, so that's a dex save.
Yes.
Excellent.
Pink.
I don't know why it
Guys?
keeps rolling with advantage, but 12. Do I get? Well, it doesn't matter if I get advantage for being in my armor because the advantage would have been a 7. So this is the reality in which we exist.
Ooh,
Jesus.
Professor
Hey.
saw this coming.
Why are you so good? Can I
20
borrow
and
yours?
a 1. It's pretty amazing.
Hey, because he rolled a nat 20, can he like save me or something? From-
From
Where near you?
I'm pretty far away. I'm sorry. I don't
from
He's a
roughly
dragonborn.
100.2 square feet.
remember to-
He
No,
flies.
you got a crit.
I will. I will.
He sees it coming and he casually already extrapolates the trajectory, turns around, enters the cafeteria, and sits down next to Adri and finishes the plate of Drake Warvington, which he has spotted has been undisturbed.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
As the
Considering
of
the
course,
fact
Adri's
that you
trying
finished
to
that.
struggle to get the dead body.
Your fists.
Yeah, just let her
Struggling to
drown
get
in
the
its blood.
body of the griffin off of her.
Professor, help me!
As he
He's like,
quietly and
Hold
calmly
on,
savors
he's like-
his Drake Wyvernton and looks
he's
at her.
like, yeah, I'm savoring this.
Gross.
Oh my
I
God,
will
I'm eating.
help you in the moment, Miss Ashdrake. If you could be quiet, I'm enjoying this 5 Matrixvin star meal. The rest of
As
you
she's being crushed.
take 28 points of fire damage.
Well,
You hear the
Really?
beautiful, annoyed screams of your students becoming more educated outside, Professor.
Yes,
As
they
a-
need this education.
22 is, you said? 28?
28.
And
28,
halved
yeah,
on a
yeah,
save or
failed.
what? Yeah. Nothing or
Yeah,
half?
half on a save, but I don't think you made
Okay.
your saves. Half.
I got a 19.
Yeah, he did well.
19? Okay, so yeah, half for you then.
Okay, cool.
I don't
Arvin
suppose my
steps in
armor
the
gives
spot that
me
you
any.
put him.
I do
damage
not
reduction.
suppose armor gives me damage reduction.
Yes,
I'm in pain.
It does.
This hurts.
We're
Owie.
all
Just
Lot of
suck some blood from someone.
Yeah, you wanna offer your neck to me, Professor?
1, 2, 3,
I'm
not
100
it.
feet away from you.
Then how are you talking to me?
In the mine.
Got him.
Got him.
There is a very low-level spell called Message, which I'm sure that all of you, and especially the professor,
Yeah.
will be capable of happens.
What
That's-
is my
explain it
my
that way.
damage reduction from armor?
It
Is
is
it
the
like
armor
20?
bonus.
Oh,
It's the armor bonus, which I think is 8.
Oh.
8.
Or is
Cool.
it more? What's your armor class total?
It is 20, but then I put armor on. I don't know. Big
Oh,
armor.
Probably
20
with
should
the
be-
armor.
20 was with the armor.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you take 8 reduction from it.
Excellent.
And Adri, after the professor finishes his meal, or she manages to help to free herself, gets up and rushes over there, telling everybody, "After them! They damaged the dogs. They damaged my ship. Look what they've done!" And she starts turning the airship on, activating it.
Wait, how are you there again now? You need to stop being everywhere.
She shoves it off of her with great effort and minimal effort and some assistance from the professor. But she would go ahead and run on over there and start trying to turn the airship on.
Oh damn! I was going to sneeze and fireballs at her ship. I was gonna go. Achoo!
Brunhilde,
Oh, oops.
with your armor, Topper climbs onto your climbs up onto your shoulder. He's like, "Oh, I see the writing on the roll. We're going for a ride here, aren't we, lassie?"
Hang on tight.
As you guys lancing jump onto the ship,
You have a parrot.
as it rumbles to
I was going to ask if it is free action to pick up sword on way.
I would.
your land.
want my
Oh,
sword.
the sword? No, not free action. You'd still have
Okay.
to.
Could I land on
still have
dwarf
to
that
pick
is
up
still
after
here?
pick it up. I suppose you could have grabbed it. You could have run over here, grabbed it, and give me your athletics check for the jump. See if you can aim it.
Okay. Here we
Sploosh.
go.
You're gonna smash that person's face in.
11.
All right, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Now do I roll
All
attack
right.
for landing on?
Well, everybody goes aboard. Oh no, the armor crushes him into a pulp.
Dwarf stroganoff. See,
A
I make
cool
new recipe
1,000
for
pounds. Yeah.
Why is
Chef
everyone
Ramsdorf.
doing cooking here aside from
you. Because you are being very slow. You must become faster.
fine?
So I'm getting some lag, a decent amount of lag. Can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Yes,
I can.
All right.
Oh shit! Ship is leaving.
Well, Adri starts the ship. Adri
ship?
starts the ship, and everybody boards, and you start heading to go after. I'll go ahead and let's take a couple-minute break here real quick, because I'm going to drop a new scene for us. So Barry needs to get up and grab a drink or something real quick.
All right. Well,
Cool.
there we go. Someone said a break, so
Quick break. We got maybe a couple minutes, the most.
there we go. There we go. We shall now have cat break.
Cat break.
Yes, now we have proper cat break.
I will not make joke about types of cuisine being made out of cat because the chef has clearly cooking materials on screen.
There are also a few people that might get offended by that.
Well, that is why I'm not making joke.
Excellent.
However, there was place here locally that got shut down long time ago because of exactly that.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Ray loves being scratched behind me.
You guys do notice
Mm-hmm.
that the airship that went by had griffins kick off from the rear of it, out of it, so almost, and they dived down low, and you're able to notice them retrieving the jumpers.
Oh, yes.
But Adri, being single-minded in her pursuit to take any action to alter that course of action, she's trying to line up with the ship that's fleeing and whatnot.
Cat, you shed a lot. So much hair. Don't look so innocent, tiny.
My
Not
cat
very
also
much.
sheds a lot, but he's also very fat.
Yeah, you've shown him on screen once or twice, I believe, right?
Well, not often by choice. He is very pushy.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened here.
Yes, bite comb. That is what we like to see. The biting of the comb.
Now the comb is scratching the cat. Looks like it's picked up. Yes, it does. Just yeah.
All right, I think we're waiting for Arthur to come back from the break, right?
Oh, cat's fat bottom is sliding out of arm.
Did you really just want to sit in the seat that I was sitting in? All of that damage that you did to all those papers, all those incredibly important papers that no one's really going to be looking at very much. That's why you bit all of them?
Paper's not important. Snack is important.
I see a cat. I see a kitty break. I found pictures of me with that cat the other day when I was browsing my Facebook.
Did you?
Yeah, when he was such a tiny little cat.
Oh, so many kitties.
That was so
I know,
long
hold on.
ago.
Hold on, I need my kitty.
Are there
That
more
was
kitties?
like
Yeah, one
20
second.
pounds ago.
I'll be right back.
That cat is sleeping peacefully on the couch and just like, "Rawr, you're going on stream."
Well, yes, that is exactly what you are supposed to do with cats that are sleeping.
Yep. That's their tax for living rent free in your house.
Actually, yes, I do call it the cat tax.
The cat.
I will show the.
Hey.
Kitty.
My partner has a really cute hairless sphinx, but she's not here.
Ah,
The sphinx.
Damn.
My
Go get
sister
her.
likes those kinds of things.
They're hilarious looking.
I think they
Yes.
look like ballsack.
Yes, but it's so cute. It is the cutest ball sack you've ever seen.
The cutest ball sack ever.
And his name's Grendel,
All
which
right.
is super fitting. Yeah.
Zane?
That is really good.
I don't think Zane's coming back. I think he died.
Did he?
Just saying. No, he's not dead. Really,
No,
but
I
he's-
need that kit.
He died.
Oh, okay.
He died.
He's just on the docks being like, "Good luck, students. Your first test. Off you go."
we can't get the roll 20 view back up then here. I don't think.
Oh, we need that.
You can just hold on a second. Like
You could probably
just
do
hold,
it.
Just hold on. You can do it like this. Oop, that's you.
There you
There we
go.
go. Let me just remove him from the stage. There.
Boom.
Now he's
Pro.
gone.
thank you.
Yes, the professor shoos Adri on and says, "Well, go on now. Go and help your students chase down these dwarves and reprise what they've caused. It's a terrorist attack. I'll give you extra credit if you don't die."
Oh, I
Superb.
can
You are
follow.
Simba.
There we go.
He can follow with his Damn. Okay.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's all you can do. I can't follow that. As
All
long,
right.
as long as it stays just like that, it's on his computer.
Right. The airship, the raider has already had the griffins that went and saved the runners or the jumpers, and Adri kicks it into gear using her airship feats to bleed more speed as you guys head towards catching up to them. And let's just go ahead and roll initiative. Somebody, I suppose it's Adri. You can roll it, Zephyriel. You I don't know. You know how to operate your ship, so I'll let you have the roll.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. That's definitely the stream and not roll 20. What am I rolling? What do I
Just
roll?
give me a d20 to start, and we'll figure it from there.
Where did they hide it? Okay, there we go. No, that's a D100. Ah! I did great.
Yay!
Did you?
I rolled a frickin' 3.
A 3?
I'm so. I just
Alright.
don't care. It's not my ship. I don't want to touch it. Unless it's Adri flying it. I'd rather
No,
be
she is
sneezing
flying
fireball.
it. So you guys are still. You're lagging behind a
stuff.
little bit, and she. So we have to slow them down. These damn engines. They're not all firing. They weren't finished with the maintenance. Damn it! And it's having trouble kicking on into its higher gear, like you've experienced riding in her airship before. She's got kind of afterburners she can kick up, just not firing. Your distances are good. You can see they have some dwarf spell mechs massing on their deck and moving towards the rear to start craning their cannons towards you guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, good grief.
This is great.
Yes, I like this.
Is it correct that I only have one level 3 spell slot at level 6?
No, you go from the spell points on the front of your core sheet. 1 point equals 1 slot equivalency. And your sorcery points also get dumped into that pool, and then as Sigantium
Okay, so the same pool is used to cast spells. So level 1's 1,
Yes.
2's 2, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot more kind of intuitive than spell slots, to be honest.
Yeah, no,
other than if
I
you
would
use
agree.
spell slots for forever.
So then I've used 6 points more than I think. Got it.
I'm not tired. You're tired. And I still have to go play D&D after this.
Ugh,
My bad. I have to go play Shadow
Such-
Dark after this, not D&D.
such terrible problems, man.
I know.
Feel so bad.
Oh.
Sounds
for you.
awful. Yeah.
You should
horrible.
stop being so busy and doing work all
I
the
don't
time.
get to eat any food until like 11. I haven't even. I'm gonna be starving.
Okay, all right,
There
that
was
might be an
just a food break.
I had bowl of cereal.
Wasn't long enough.
I also had a bowl of cereal.
It's weird cereal. It's like 3 cereals all mixed into one. It's crazy.
I wish I could eat cereal. I'm too allergic to all the things in the universe.
Zephyrial cereal. No?
Zephyr
Sorry.
cereal.
Only-
Got it.
Zephyrials. Only in ramen.
Cereals.
Cereal.
It's a part. It's a part of a complete breakfast, of course. You know.
All right.
All right.
Come some
That's
griffins.
true. I read that.
Oh my god, we have
read
12
that in the
minutes.
bathroom.
We
All
gotta
right, Griffins
kill them in
issue
12
out.
minutes.
They start firing their cannons off from their spell armors that are on deck. Only one of them impacts, at least this round.
All right. Well then.
Oh, hello. You want to be part of the show?
Yes, afraid so.
The ship gets hit by the cannon. It rocks slightly, but Adri keeps the course straight.
Right, I've had enough of these. Let me know when I get an action.
Throw
Get
pots
us
at them.
closer.
Yeah, somebody do something really good to get us closer. Unlike what I did, which was roll a 3. You know.
No, I don't.
Can I throw sword at Zephyriel?
No, what the? Why are you throwing a sword at me?
You guys had
It's
time
your
already
sword.
for you to give.
Oh, it's my sword. I'm
to-
okay with
to-
this. So you can do my sword, yes. Stab.
Could I have moved to front of ship?
I would have definitely
These-
been.
You
sort of
guys
in the
have
middle.
yeah, you guys can move yourselves. You can essentially get a free movement because I didn't really put you guys or allow you to put your where you wanted, and you've had plenty of time while we were catching.
Yes,
Then I would grab my sword myself so that he doesn't have to throw swords at me.
Yeah, no,
That's
you probably got it.
inappropriate.
Did
right?
you? So he's right where the impact happens.
Where's the professor? He's not coming with us.
No, he's we get extra credit for surviving.
It's because he died.
He is dead. He's almost.
Oh, you're in your armor. You look like a potato.
Well, potato is the most
Listen,
superior of fruits.
I know potatoes.
So that is how it is.
A potato
All right,
is
then.
not a fruit, it's
Most
a root.
superior of fruit, not in order.
Most superior fruit. Definitely not a root. Not a vegetable either.
In
Sure.
Orcish kingdom, potato grow on tree.
Are these?
It's very
yeah.
juicy.
Yeah.
It's tree potato. Some people call plantain, but I call potato from tree.
Plantains are very good if you fry them up like potatoes. I do that, and then you smash them.
Yes, they are tree potato.
So good.
My fellow students, there's a battle over there.
I'm sorry, we're talking about
potatoes later.
plantains.
Yeah.
And when there is battle here, we will stop talking potato.
You are beset by an absolute fusillade of automatic crossbow fire from the 4 different griffins.
All I hear is arrows.
Yes, impacting our wooden ship.
Yes, pierce
Well, it's
the ship.
mostly metal.
Take it down.
A piece nicks you in the arms, Ethereal, only dealing 4 points of damage. A few bounce off of your armor, Brunhilde, but do connect with you, not doing any damage.
My
because
pride
the,
is hurt.
They even strike you with one, Arvin, but it's not enough to make it through the mage armor.
Clink.
Clang.
Clang. Clink clang.
The enemy ship attempts to burn more speed, and it fails, so it starts to lag behind ever so slightly. as Adri punches
Ever
it.
so slightly.
Slightly.
I'm going to kick on the engines. I figured it. I rerouted it. Everybody hold on. I'm going to come alongside.
Everybody make a reflex save.
No.
This is not good.
So I can fail it miserably. Yeah, what in the
I mean,
farts?
if a strength save is better, you can do that to
I
hang
did
on.
okay.
No, it's not better. Dexterity's better.
Strength, but I just I'm off.
I whiff.
Did
I
I
whiff it.
roll? Did I roll high enough to help? She's right next to me.
Yeah, why can't you grab me? You can grab me, big mummy. Muscle mummy.
Well, if it's the
Zephyriel
time,
doesn't grab out in time, and she starts to go flying.
I'm the top student, and I definitely am not showing that at all.
I rolled 18. Is that high enough to grab her and assist?
Oh, muscle mummy. Grab
Yes.
me.
I do that.
The ship gets its afterburners kicking off as Adri activates them, and Zephyriel goes flying through the air to be, falling off and having to fly herself back. But Brunhilde will catch her.
I'm okay with
and
this.
hold her.
I'm okay with this. This is fine.
The ship goes blazing forward with ridiculous speed, as to why everybody had to hang on, and comes up along her side. And Adri screams, "Fire broadside! Cannons! God damn it!" And then realizes that there's no cannons or people manning the cannons.
No.
Affirmative, my lady.
Fire! Fire!
I shall be the cannon.
Let loose!
Fire? Okay. I do fireball. Wait, is it my turn? Can I go?
C cannon. B cannon.
Fire! Alright, boom. Can I just jump over there?
Yes.
I nuke their ship. I nuke their ship from orbit. Is that something I can do? If I use all of my
That's the
spell
only way to
points
make
in
sure.
a, if I use every single spell point I have in my fireball, can I just explode them? I mean, I'm just wondering because I don't know how.
I think it would need to be targeted somewhere.
This
Like,
is
listen.
Is it important
say-
to driving ship?
A gas canister,
This
where
looks
the
like
fuel-
dynamite. That looks like dynamite in there. Let's just aim for the dynamite. Right? Why is it bigger? Why is it growing in size?
It happens.
I'm just
zoom in.
adjusting so we can look closer.
Enhance.
All right.
Enhance. Enhance.
These are the
All right,
Vulturian defense
the-
satellites targeting.
All right, it's your
this
guys'
is the
turn.
advanced targeting
Go ahead
system.
and everybody else, everyone take your actions as you come alongside.
All
I
right.
fucking.
Who's
I said the
first
F word.
initiative?
Bad word. Yeah, who's first? I want to do fireball.
All right, you can go.
I
first.
failed miserably this entire game.
Let's let her do fireball.
I will
Let me succeed at one thing.
I will
Alright.
let
I must
Zephyriel
succeed.
cast fireball
I
before I
suck.
take action.
I've been very
We all
terrible at
collectively
this.
hold our actions so she can.
So that she could feel
Go
like she
ahead.
participated.
Go ahead, Zephyriel. Come on,
Go
you
ahead,
can do it.
Zephyria. You
We
can
all-
do it. You're good.
We
You got
feel
this.
it through the elementic force.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I shoot it further and farther than I probably need. I mean, it's what, 90 feet? Yeah, I got this. How many spell points can I put into this, and how much damage can I do? I
You
Kamehameha.
can go up to. You can go up to as many spell points as your level total. So it's going to be 6 maximum. So you could increase the damage by 3 dice, as well as. Oh well, no, it's up to 6. You could add because it's a 3, so that's up to 6. So you could calculate that real
Yeah, and
fast.
the spell level
What's
is
the base
included in
damage
that
on
total.
your-
Right?
Yes.
Does 15 hit it? Why is it strength? That's not my strength. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do I have to throw this?
You don't-
No.
you don't
out
have
of my way, cat.
You don't have
I
to
have a
roll to
cat
hit with
in
a
my way.
fireball.
I do or don't? What? I don't play 5e.
No. I
What?
gave you your fireball down there. You just need to drag it to where you want it exploding.
Oh, well, I was rolling. I don't know what I was doing. I was rolling it at his.
Yeah, you need to roll damage.
My cat is very distracting. Where's the fireball? I don't see it. Okay.
As we
Wait,
all
where's the
beat her
fireball?
on casting our own spells, we're just like, come on. Ugh.
I can't do it. I can't.
It's the
There.
cat.
I throw over. I throw over.
No, don't throw Brunhilde.
That's
No,
the only
it's not a
control
fireball.
over. That's the only thing I have control over.
Toss
I can't
me.
throw the fireball.
I
Put it
can't.
back.
Listen,
I can't
I'm
make the
trying.
distance. You'll have to toss me.
Listen,
And
I
don't
can't
tell the
throw.
elf.
I can't throw the fireball. I literally can't.
Is it?
Is this an engine?
Target it now.
I believe it.
You can probably grab it there.
It
there
is
we
an
go. I
engine.
can help.
I shoot the. Why am I
Excellent.
holding push to talk? I'm not pushing to talk right now. I shoot it. Yay, Discord!
All right.
I shoot it with my fireball at this engine right here. I want to kill it badly with
Oh.
All right.
my fire.
Roll 9d6.
Yes,
Woo.
I will. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 7, 8, 9. Somebody add those together. Thank you.
33.
My goodness.
Oh, you're so fast. I was starting to do it very slowly. Listen, I thought it was like a foundry where you press the dice and it like just accumulates it until you're done.
No.
You
no,
can
No.
if you don't modify the spell.
Oh, poop.
You can also do slash roll. Whoop,
Oh, that's right. I could do slash roll.
Yep.
Yes. So, can I? How many fire? Can I do 5 fireballs?
4?
I have 2 minutes to do
Only
this.
only 4, technically.
I can only do 4 fireballs.
She rakes the entire
Yeah.
ship in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's time.
But it's not going to be
And then-
96 every
Pick 'em up.
time.
Oh well, how many d6s is it? Ignore whatever that is. You can get rid
It's
of the ones.
standard ones after,
twos.
so it's 66.
All right, I'm doing this. I'm doing it.
So
22.
22. And then
Damn.
22 again.
That's it. That's all I can do. You said I could do 4. I can do 4. Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm out of spells. I'm sure. Whatever.
Ooh, there we go.
Bam.
Very nice.
26. I bombard them.
Kaboom.
She said fire. I
Bam.
fired.
And now you need to take a nap.
Yes.
Quite a display.
Oh, thanks, Alvin. Like,
She
my-
fired the missiles first, then she took a nap.
I fired the missile. She told me to fire. I fired. I don't know why I was listening to her, but she said it. Oh, fire, really? Okay, that's what you meant. All right, fire. Literal.
Is that a targeting flare?
Are they
Yep,
dead
for
yet?
you.
Did they all die? I unfortunately have to leave.
All right.
All right.
You break the deck with the fireballs, and the ship does not look like it's in good repair. It slows enough that Adri's able to start saddling the Pearl Drake closer to it, which I'm sure during which Brunhilde would make
Yes.
her
Can I attack ship?
her leap.
Insert cinematic.
I cast
Off of
jump
face
in
first.
black. Yeah.
She's like flying around the entire ship.
I cast jump and then I lancer charge directly at engine.
Indeed.
Into the
And so-
inferno.
Our fade
I
to black
take as
moment
much-
is
Height. Yes.
she
All of
leaps
the
across
sorcery point.
the gap. All of her sorcery points charging into the lance, about to demonstrate the awesome power of what the Elementic Lancer class is all about. Possibly blowing the entire ship in half, but we'll have to see another playtest or come enjoy the game you guys self to see their true destructive power.
She
I'm
comes
sorry,
in
4
like
that
fireballs
real
isn't
happy.
good enough?
No, 4 fireballs isn't good enough. The destructive power of
Oh,
an
yeah.
Elementic Lancer.
Oh,
geared
wow.
up and
I am
fully
my
leaping is-
pride is wounded.
Well, I mean,
I'm
for single
wounded.
target damage, you did mess up the deck and all sorts
To
of
be
other things.
perfectly honest, a stick is able to take this thing down now. You did the bulk of the damage.
No, thank you. I know I did all the work.
Much will come to the roles of the 2 different airship pilots from this point on, but the deck-to-deck battle is how it would play out for the rest. Well,
Yes,
thanks.
I'm sorry about unceremoniously saying goodbye. but I will wait for you
No,
to
that's fine.
close this out.
Thanks everybody for joining up and watching, and we'll have more
Oh, my ear.
announcements and some more stuff coming.
Thank you. You are all amazing.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Thank you
times.
to Bunny and Thor and Reggie, Eric,
And Zane, who's not here right now.
yes,
Yeah.
and Zane and Nick, who
And
unfortunately
Zane, feel
Nick.
better, Zane.
Nick, who failed his save versus Hurricane.
Yeah, that's not funny.
I know.
They're going through some hell down
Oh,
there.
no.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
You guys
really
made
bad.
your save.
In
Yeah.
California?
Well,
Yeah.
we were lucky. We barely had anything happen.
Yeah.
It flooded like 3 feet and then it disappeared. That's it. Nothing
was
more
a
happened.
little
We weren't
windy
even,
out
we
here
we
yesterday.
abandoned and evacuated because we thought it was going to be really bad, and in many ways it was, but only for New Orleans. At this,
Well,
you know,
that was
so.
fun, guys. We might have some more live play stuff
Yeah.
coming up in the future with the adventures releasing and the early access content and all that.
Yeah, I'd like to play with everybody again.
Yeah,
the whole-
I'm down, schedule willing.
Yeah, we did kind of have some schedules and things waylay us a little today, but it's a ton of fun. And I want to showcase some more of those arcane chef. One of the adventure scenarios is supposed to be all arcane chefs, and you guys will adventure on the airship to collect ingredients and have a competitive battle, culinary battle against one another. So
Food wars.
There's some
it's very inspired by Food Wars, absolutely.
We'll blow
Let's get
everybody's clothes off.
Yes.
Oh, stop trying to get us demonetized, Eric. Gosh,
You
this
said
is
Food
why
Wars.
we have
I'm
trouble.
referencing an anime.
No. It's only the men's clothes.
But hey,
Not
it's
from the
still
screenshot.
it's still
You are trouble.
It's still
I am.
PG, but that is kind of a thing in that show. It's silly. It's silly.
Okay.
We had our
Have a
own
good
silly
night,
fun.
everyone.
I
Yeah.
had so much fun. I am so sorry. I really want to chat with everybody, but I love
I know you
all.
gotta go. Gotta run.
Goodbye.
All right. Have a good one.